All right, EJ Boxer Live, and we're gonna debate Wilder versus AJ. Who's better? Whatever resume, whatever. We got my man Dante from USA, and we have my man
Yeah,
Dwayne representing the UK. So
Yo,
yeah,
go ahead, hey Dante, you go first, and then Dwayne jumps in. So what's your take, man? Go ahead.
man. I feel like Tyson Fury is just a straight like he's good, but like I honestly feel like the dude hasn't fought no one because of that tune-up fight and his 2 year layoff and shit. And his fans, they just act like this man is just like he's just like more superior than every other heavyweight and shit. Like his fans are just like super fans. Like they won't get off his nuts type stuff. That's how I'm feeling. Like I don't know. There's nothing. I mean, I could continue to debate if you can go off
well,
that.
I agree. I think
Yo, who's gonna agree, Dwayne? That's the
no, 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 no. I'm talking about with Tyson Fury in terms of that his resume is overhyped. I think his resume is overhyped. I agree with
Who
that.
you think his biggest win is? It's Vlad, right?
Yeah, it's Vlad, but besides that, he didn't fight no one.
Yeah.
So like I agree with that in that sense, and I also think it's a color thing as well. Like because there's not many great white
White.
fighters.
Okay.
Yeah, white
Got
fighters hyped as black fighters. You know what I mean?
Got
so
you.
so
So
like
they're really they're
it's like
just
Lomachenko,
hopeful.
man. It's like Lomachenko. It's the same situation with Loma. Like
Okay.
yeah. So like whatever AJ does for me. AJ got the best resume in the heavyweight division, so I think he's fought the people when AJ fought the people that he fought that's when their names became big. So for
Mm.
example, like when he fought Brazil, after he beat Brazil, that's when people knew about Brazil. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
When he fought Takam, when he beat Takam, that's when people knew
Yeah,
about Takam. See,
definitely.
when Takam faced Povetkin, no one really spoke about Takam. When Takam fought Joseph Parker, no one really spoke about Takam. You understand?
Got you.
So that's
Got you.
so that's what I think in terms of the resume. I think this is just my opinion. I think Wilder's beat the harder guy.
Mm.
Wilder beat the harder guy, but AJ beat the more
Skilled, maybe.
yeah. No. I think Ortiz was more skilled, but
Okay.
I think Wilder had the
More
hardest fight.
experience.
Yeah, it had the hardest fight, but AJ had more harder fights than Wilder. So it's like if you have the hardest fight, but I have a lot of good fights, but they're tough, but they're not as tough as your one. Do you understand? But I had more.
Yeah.
So that's why I believe AJ got the best resume in the division. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, I want to give a shout out to my man's Jordan watching the chat. He just he tuned in. But anyways, let's just continue to get onto this fucking shit. I feel like personally, but despite all the skill that Tyson Fury has, Wilder still has the power to knock him out. Like, and that's all it's gonna take. And I feel like once they do fight, he won't be able to take Wilder's right hand, just like any other fighter that Wilder's fought. And I don't understand why his fans still continue to bash in Wilder and say that he hasn't fought no one and whatnot when he just fought one of the top ranked heavyweights as his last fight. So how are you going to sit here and tell me that a man that just fought the top tier competition is anywhere near the dude that just came off of his 2-year coke layoff? That doesn't make any sense.
I agree with that, but also the thing is, the reason why I understand why people say that.
Whose phone's ringing? Someone's phone's ringing?
Oh, it's my buzzer. I got delivery coming in it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no. The reason why I say that is because I think with Fury, I think the thing with Fury is because he beat the man, so people in their head still think he can come back to that level. You understand? But all the realists out there, and the one thing I'll say about Fury, which does not help him, because he got knocked down by Cunningham, yeah, and I watched that fight, yeah, it was a wild shot, and that's how Wilder fights, very wild. So I don't know. He could catch him, but I just think Fury can outbox him.
For 12 rounds, you think that?
Yeah, I think he can.
Wow. That's crazy. I just don't think he's gonna get past maybe the 8th, fam. That's just my opinion right there. I feel strong on that because like no other man could take that power that Wilder got, and I mean that's all my argument is. It's just the power. That's all he really needs, man, to sleep him. I feel like he's not.
Yeah, but one thing that showed in the Ortiz fight is Wilder struggles against skilled fighters. Fury, despite him being like layoff, whatever, he's a skilled fighter. He's a skilled boxer. You're forgetting the guy's got the longest. We're gonna see Wilder fight somebody who's got a longer reach than him. We're gonna see that. Like we've never seen that. And so, there's no place without low place.
Is the number one hater?
The number one Wilder haters join the building.
Shit.
What's going on? What's going on?
Wilder versus Fury debate, yo, man. With my boy Dante. Hey, bro, this shit got wild out here on Facebook between him and Chiz from Chiz Khan, right? They were just debating back over. We're still waiting for Khan to come over. Hopefully, he see this thing come over. But in the meantime, Dwayne stepped.
He was too scared to debate me. So you know, I got some lions, some hyenas in here. You know that want to debate finally.
Yeah. So, well, hey, Dwayne warmed it up. Low places here. Hey, go ahead.
What are y'all debating? What the hell? I ain't been listening.
Wilder Fury, bro. Of course, Wilder Fury. Go ahead.
Fury looking like he's training and taking his life serious. So maybe it's a good fight. Who knows? You know.
But every time we hear that from a fighter, you know they don't live up to that expectation.
Maybe not.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, bro. I feel like Wilder's been on his shit. He doesn't get enough respect and as he should be getting right now. You know, people are overlooking him a little bit too much right now.
He got a lot to go.
Because you know what? Once you talk to a Wilder hater, all they got to say is windmill and shit. Like that's all he does is windmill and shit like that. But I done seen Wilder put everyone to sleep that he done fought. So I don't know.
I mean, it's more about who is he fought. It's more to go. Like the guy said, Joshua been pro 5 years and he's already fought top 5, top 10 fighters. Wilder's only fought 1. These things are true. I couldn't debate that. And you know, Wilder, he got the technical flaws, but the real thing with it is who he's fighting. Is he gonna keep trying to fight the best, or you know?
I think so. I think he's been trying to fight the best. Honestly, I think he's been calling them out. You go look back. Him and Fury already got in each other's face before the fight been made.
I'm hoping Fury show up. I'm hoping the best of Fury show up.
I'm hoping that too. Honestly, I don't want to see no
good
bullshit.
On the bench.
Nobody want to see no. Yeah.
I mean, he looked like he's trying to be elusive, but it's a different thing from when real point. Hey, I don't. If it's the last Fury I saw in this next fight, I don't even want to talk about Tyson Fury no more.
Yeah, exactly. Because I watched that shit, like type shit. That shit was like, it wasn't that impressive to me. It wasn't. I didn't even know the dude he was fighting, bro. Let's keep it real.
Somebody got background.
Yeah, you got the YouTube. You got the YouTube feed, bro. You got to put a mute on the YouTube feed, bro. Understand?
Hey, there's no one else like on the camera right now? Is it just me?
There's you. You need to put the mute on the YouTube feed, bro. Like on the YouTube feed, press mute.
Me?
Yeah. Because we could hear it echoing in the background.
Okay. Where's? Oh, it'll say turn that down because she's watching.
Yeah.
Get some headphones.
Yeah, get some headphones. Yeah, go ahead, low place.
Oh, she watching the debate.
yeah, my girl's watching.
Well, nobody really debating. It ain't debating.
She's tuning in. She's tuning in.
I got my people on here too watching.
He's ready, bro. Like he's ready.
I'm telling you, fam, I'm ready. Hey,
bro, you should have had them on Facebook, bro. The shit was messy, bro.
Yeah, it was crazy. I don't got a lot of people on my Facebook. I just go on there to talk a lot of shit in the boxing posts and shit like that. Because that's what I like to do.
Wilder got you into boxing?
Nah, you don't want to know who got me into boxing. Real talk is Floyd Money Mayweather. I'm not
okay.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Okay. First fight was De La Hoya. I was watching that shit with my dad, and that's when I really got into it because I saw him. My whole family we're like Hispanic. They were going for De La Hoya, but when I saw Floyd Mayweather win in front of all of them, it just gave me a different vibe. Like, man, that man really is great type shit. Like, You couldn't tell me nothing. But I mean, some people felt like he lost or whatever. But oh well, it is what it is.
Oh,
Ever since.
Go ahead. You guys ain't really going at each other, man. You all too
No,
friends.
because you know why? Yeah, because if it was like a AJ Wilder debate,
Let's go ahead.
No. We could
I
go
wish
debate
Khan would have came in. I wish Khan would have came in because he verbally assaulted me, man. Like he said some shit. Like he said some shit about my beard and my glasses, and I was like, man, why we talking boxing and you want to talk about how it looks, bro? That shit don't make no sense.
That one was crazy.
It go there. Trust me, go there.
Bro, that shit
Yeah.
crazy.
That's why it's so
do
funny.
that
That's why me and Low Place, we just laugh about this shit because with Wilder and AJ, we know AJ trolling. So if the trolling get these grown men mad.
Yeah, it does. That shit got me tight. I ain't gonna even lie. That nigga
got tight, bro.
But you know what? I'll know you're trolling and I'll still get mad at you. That's the type of person I am. I don't give a fuck.
Khan was saying, him and Khan.
But you got the he got the Cavalier shirt on. You from
Yeah, you know what it is. I'm
you with Cleveland, like what's that guy from Cleveland name? What's that guy?
Khalil.
Yeah. Oh, you the second one from Cleveland then. You from Cleveland
You see that?
You live in Cleveland? You live in Cleveland?
Nah, I live in Dallas, bro.
Okay, shit. Well, I'm about to say you the second one from Cleveland, bro.
Yeah, I'm in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, we got Cleveland held down by Khalil. Khalil don't come for basketball though, man.
Yeah.
He only come for
Wait, y'all talk basketball?
Yeah, we talk
basketball. We do everything.
It's lit.
But right now,
we got LeBron James only. LeBron James only.
They be hating on LeBron. I'm the only one back to LeBron.
I back LeBron.
Now, me, Kyle, and Dwayne back LeBron, yeah? When the playoffs were getting a low place and there's others, they were hating, like,
they were hating hard.
Hard, bro, like, hard. We were going at Jordan, like, we was getting Jordan LeBron bait, like, it was getting messy, bro. It was getting messy. I mean, we still waiting for that Khan boy to jump in. Khan ain't want that work, no. Like,
he didn't want that. He didn't want that talk.
He may not know how.
Kyle's here. Kyle just missed me. I think Kyle wants to jump in, man. We misses Kyle.
Who's that? That's your boy?
Yeah, he from Cleveland.
Yeah, from Cleveland.
Oh, okay.
Kyle's up. Kyle jump in right now. He Cleveland. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Man,
Kyle's finna go in on Wilder. Go in for Wilder, man.
You can go ahead.
Low place think Dillian White can get Wilder, man.
Hey, real talk. Wilder's knocking Fury the fuck out. Put it that way.
Could he knock Dillian White out though? Would he knock Dillian White out?
It don't matter. He gonna knock him out too. He'll knock them all out. Hey, you put him in front of him like Floyd said, he gonna find a way. He gonna knock him down.
Wilder Floyd now, shit. Wilder Floyd.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, Steve.
Do that. Oh, that's Kyle, man. They see you got two Cleveland Cavs out here. Wait.
Watch your mouth, Steve. I've been hearing a lot, man.
Yeah, go ahead, Kyle. No, that's Dante, Kyle, man. You're both Cleveland Cavaliers. You're the first two Cleveland Cavaliers fans on the line, bro. I know. So
that's real. That's love.
This man said, I don't talk basketball. I just talk LeBron. Like, get out of
here.
Oh, man. Yeah. Like, anyway, we might as well talk some basketball then. Yeah. Hey, listen. It looks.
Hey, Dillian White ain't no easy Vic, man. They need to give Dillian White his shot, bro.
Yeah, man. Wilder don't want that work with Dillian White. I think Dillian
White got some people.
Wilder don't want that work with him, but AJ's ducking Wilder right now?
Because Wilder going after AJ because he knows that's guaranteed million money. That's why Wilder be cutting out. He wants to get that first shot before Big Baby.
Why when everyone was ducking Luis Ortiz, Wilder step up and fought him though? No one
because Wilder got a low risk. He had to do that because he hadn't fought no one in his resume.
But he did it. He knocked him out.
It was a good fight, though, man. It was a really good fight.
It was a good fight. I got scared for Wilder. I thought Wilder was about to get knocked out there when he got rocked, to be honest. But that just goes to show he got that chin. He couldn't put him out. I mean, it's facts.
Wilder
it's
got
facts,
some dog,
bro.
I like Dillian White too, man. I think
He
Dillian
took
White.
Luis Ortiz's hardest punches, bro. Who else does that?
Yeah, he did. I want to see the Dillian White. I want to see him. I want to see Wilder fight Dillian White. I actually want to see that more than AJ.
Hell yeah. Shit. I'll take that over to Fury. Man, Fury, a lot of questions right now, bro. I like Fury trying to come back and shit. And he look like he taking it serious. He always in the gym. But, hey, all them question marks, bro, you got to stir that up before you fight champion.
I think an in-shape Tyson Fury he'll beat Wilder. I think he'll be beating Wilder until the later rounds and he get caught with something because he going to get the showboat and shit. And trying to off, and Wilder gonna end up catching him with something. But to me, he a better boxer than
hey, nah. If he get the plan and showing off, Wilder if he get to that point of comfort, he gonna win the fight. Wilder can't let him get there. Like, he can't let Fury get there. Like, it's too easy though. Just run around the ring and be taller than everybody and be a bitch in a way.
So physically, do y'all think Tyson stands a chance with Wilder, like the way like they move and shit? Like, you think?
Yeah, if he in shape, if Wilder, I mean, if Tyson Fury is in shape and look anything similar to Vladimir Klitschko, Wilder in a lot of trouble, bro. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. And I mean,
but Klitschko wasn't at his best, bro. I don't know why people like keep giving him that glory for that one fight.
No, look at what Klitschko did with Joshua after the Tyson Fury fight.
Yeah,
if he's sharp, he might swell Wilder up, bro. He might. I'm serious, man. If he's sharp, he might get on Wilder ass.
I don't do all that bias UK versus US shit. I like people from the UK. Y'all my brothers over there.
Bro, you know I do too, bro. I swear, I'm a Tyson Fury fan. I'd be like, there's only one Tyson Fury with that shit. But like at the same time, bro, like I don't know, bro. Like I just don't have faith in him against Wilder, bro. Like not Wilder. Wilder's a different beast.
Recent activity will give you that notion, but had he been
that's what I'm saying. That's all that matters though. You know what I'm saying? Like what you do recently. It's not about what you did a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to wake up and do that shit again the next day because people are gonna say, "Oh, well, that shit was old." You know what I'm saying? You got to keep putting on. You can't just
people just trying to have some hope. Just trying to have some hope, man.
Yeah, that's
I'm hoping. I'm hoping he for real. Cause look on that mitts, I gotta be honest. He looks smaller and he looked like he's jabbing better.
Why do you hope that Fury is gonna win over Wilder? What makes you hope?
No, I just said I hope he's gonna win. No, not hope he win. I'm just saying I hope I see a good fight. I hope he show up. If they gonna fight, I hope it's a good one.
Right.
You don't want it to be like, oh yeah, Fury was washed up type shit. You want it to be.
Nah, I don't want to see no fat ass in the ring. I don't want to see no fat.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I don't think Fury gonna do that, man, because he been asking for this fight for a while. He understands the magnitude of it. I think he gonna come in there in shape. I don't know who this guy is he about to fight, but I don't think that's a good barometer for fighting a Deontay Wilder. But I think he's just using it as a way to get in shape and stuff like that. You know what I mean? To try to get his wits back. And I mean, I think it's gonna be a good fight, man. I think people really underrating Tyson Fury, man. Like I think people really are underrating him. I think he'll probably like quit after fighting Wilder. He was the win or lose. I think.
I tell you this. 3 years ago, he was easily the favorite by about 3-1. Easily.
Yeah.
This is just crazy, man. You know, fast forward today, man done had mental problems, done snorted some coke, done drunk a little too much, and now we at can you do it? But I mean, it's a fun little process. I ain't gonna lie. I'm negative about the fight, but also when I see him training, it's like he look like he taking it serious. So it's like, hey, fuck all that. He's here now. So
yeah,
Wilder made his mind up to fight him. He gonna fight him.
Well, Wilder to me, I mean, he got an old school mentality as far as like willing to fight anybody at any given time. Like, you know what I'm saying? He started kind of late in boxing. So I think that with the Tyson Fury situation, man, that'll really propel him. And to be honestly, boxing making a big comeback. And I was at a bar the other day, and there was a lot of people in there like talking about Wilder, and it was just like, damn, really? I didn't even think they knew who he was, like in my area. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have that many people that box in Cleveland, so people was actually like up for it, man. They want to see what's going on, and they talk about Anthony Joshua. So, I mean, the heavyweights is what's going to propel boxing back to the stage it was back in like the 80s and the early 90s. It's the heavyweights.
Floyd, and I don't even think it's that good like that. But if people want to jump on, Shit, I hope they don't miss. I hope they don't miss Big Dillian White though, because he might be the most fun of all they asses. To be honest with you.
Well, him and Baby Miller is a pretty good shit talking dude too. But I mean, to me, honestly, that's what's gonna get the boxing back into the forefront of sports as far as America is concerned. Is the heavyweights. I mean, Floyd flagged it as a welterweight was like crazy. You know what I'm saying? I never saw that. Only time I saw welterweights kind of flagship boxing was back when Rand and all of them guys, Sugar Ray Leonard and all of them. But it was a bunch of them. It wasn't just one dude. You know what I'm saying? Now it was just like Floyd and that's it after De La Hoya. So I don't know, man. I mean, the heavyweights is getting interesting though. I wish these dudes would just start fighting each other, man. Like
that's what I'm saying, bro. That's why you got to big up both Fury and Wilder, bro, because they both stepped up. They're both fighting each other. They want to fight the best, like hands down.
Hey, like, but y'all sleeping. You sleeping on Povetkin though when you say they need to fight each other. Don't sleep, bro. Joshua might get knocked the fuck out, bro. Don't sleep. He might get knocked out.
Povetkin is a tough challenge to a degree, but he popped too many dirty urines for me to.
Oh yeah.
Hey, shit. He might pop that dirty urine again, then pop Joshua in his nose, and we only get to know that it's dirty after the fight. Ain't nobody gonna care. They gonna say, "Yo, you knocked that nigga out." So hey, Povetkin is he's a threat. So when you say fight each other,
bro, you with the roid weight?
I mean, I ain't with it. I'm just saying, what you gonna do? Wake up and say what you gonna pull a David Price? Well, he was dirty, so I got knocked out. No, you got knocked out. You can't do shit about it now. What, you gonna sue him? So you still got knocked out.
That's a big advantage right there, man. I don't know.
For that David Price, man, I was only knocked out because he was spilling steroids. Yeah, then every other time you get knocked out, what you gonna say? Nah, bro, it's real serious.
So you're thinking they should So you're saying like maybe they should do steroids? Like if
they are no. I'm sure Joshua gonna test the hell out of them. I'm almost sure
Joshua's on steroids.
No. I'm sure Joshua gonna test Povetkin, and I'm damn near almost sure Povetkin gonna pop dirty, and they not gonna fight. But at the end of the day, if they do get in the ring, he's still a threat. You really don't know if it was the steroids or not. You just got to see what he is when he is that. It's two good fights.
Well, if you base it, I mean, it's a good fight if you base it off Anthony Joshua's last performance against Joseph Parker. But me personally, I don't really see it as a threat to Anthony Joshua, man. I just think his volume is too great for Povetkin. Povetkin like to sit back and wait on dudes and shit, man. Like, I don't know, man. I think he gonna walk through that guy.
Povetkin leaping there with one of them hooks. Joshua gonna be on that canvas.
He's a hard puncher. He is definitely a hard puncher.
Bro,
I agree with you from that standpoint.
Povetkin got some of the best knockouts in boxing, bro. He literally probably got about 3 or 4 of the best knockouts in boxing. Shit, hey,
all on steroids though.
No. Let me go back. That dual pie was dirty. That what's his name? David Price was dirty. Tack him. Oh my God, man, bro. This man got some. I'm telling you, Joshua might be on his damn back, man. Call that man 39 all you want.
Yeah, probably the dead ones, but I think people are underselling Joshua because of the Anthony. I mean, because of the Deontay Wilder. Yeah, so Joshua's really good, man. Like he put his punches together really good. I mean, he wanted to be the second best heavyweight in the world to me.
He's probably going backwards though. His performance is going backwards.
Just the one. He only had one mediocre performance, and that was against
Tackle win the great. Tackle win the great one.
Yeah, man, but that could make everybody look bad, though. Name somebody that looked real good against him.
And, like I said, Povetkin short just like Tackle, man. Could be that same kind of party again, and Povetkin punch way harder. Way harder.
I've always said AJ struggles against shorter opponents anyway.
Yo, low place, what you doing, man? Come on, man. Y'all just putting it. Y'all guys are getting on too much. Y'all get no argument. Shit. I mean, where's the debate at, man? Y'all.
EJ trying to hear some fire in the motherfucking
yeah.
Thing, man.
EJ trying to start a riot, man.
All right. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You think I'm joking, right? Let me show you what I'm talking about. When you get Dante and Kanye, like they will go in at each other, right? I've got the poster now. Let me play it, like.
Yeah. Rerun that shit. Go on.
I run that. Listen, when you hear these two, yeah, you're like, what the fuck, right? And it just goes on and on and on. I'm talking about hour straight. Okay, this here from Khan, right?
That's why I'm here.
Right? Yeah, this Khan ain't jumped over yet. Like here, okay, let me play this straight right now. Play this straight right here.
Khan is he like, what is he?
Man, you don't know what he's talking about. He's
fucking Amir Khan. He's like Amir Khan.
The only big name I've seen Wilder challenge, yeah, and beat up is Louis Ortiz and Charlie Zelenoff.
Yeah? That's some troll shit right there.
Come on, man. Get the fuck out of it.
Come on, bro.
Get the fuck out.
Who the fuck says shit like that?
Wilder's ass, man. Oh, we love Wilder. The only big name I've seen Wilder challenge, yeah, and beat up is Louis Ortiz and Charlie Zelenoff.
Fuck.
Yeah? Charlie Z.
Fuck.
Come on, man. Get the fuck out of it.
This
right, so I'm the troll when you the one who's got emotional and started posting videos. Oh, look at me with my glasses and my beard. Back off, mate. 2-1. Team Fury at it. Get enough of these fucking bums, don't know shit. Fuck out of it. If you want it, boy, anytime. Anytime.
So this
honestly, all that boxing shit ain't gonna win him the fight. I haven't seen Deontay Wilder knock the fuck out. So if the judges don't see him knock the fuck out, therefore he probably won't even lose the fight. Nigga, you gonna have to dethrone the champ. You gotta knock out the champ to become the champ. And Fury doesn't have power. Fury doesn't have that.
Yeah.
My friend, you are gassed. Do you think the only way to win a boxing fight is just to knock someone out?
No, not at all, bro. But what I'm saying is he might just have to knock the champ out, bro. To the judges, if it's a close fight, the judges might give it to the champ, bro.
Let me see what Carl. I think Carl's replied.
Straight up.
I think Carl's replied now. Let me see what Carl. Let me see his Carl. I'm down. Carl said he's down. All right, he's down. Carl said he's down, so Carl might be coming over. Okay, then let's get it on, bro.
Khan's coming?
Yeah, he said he's coming. Okay.
It's really loud, so
huh?
I said I'd be right back going to the store, and it's really loud in here. I don't fuck up the audio, so I.
All right, man. You can mute and stick around, Kyle. Carl said he coming. You know what I mean? So we gonna get the rumble in the jungle.
But what y'all think, man? What y'all think about what was said? Like, y'all think what?
Bro, like this, and that's why I wanted to see the debate, right? Like, so I don't know. I already take. Listen.
But wait, is he a Fury fan though?
Yeah, hardcore.
Yes, he's a hardcore Fury fan. And
this gonna be a freeway thing, you know, because I'm riding with AJ in it, so I'm bringing AJ in this as well. You know what I'm saying?
I've already expressed that I don't really care about Wilder or Fury. I'm a fan of both. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a fan of boxing. Period. Like I'm just a realist, and I understand whenever like I'm just being realistic. At the end of the day, let's just put it that way. I'm not trying to like
that ain't gonna save you right there. Hey, I done tried that one too. Like, bro, I'm just telling the truth. They still want your neck. It don't matter. Hey, you can bring quotes.
It's all
you
good
can bring
though. Hey, I'm ready, yo.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we gonna see what y'all like in the Thunder Zone. We gonna see what they like in the Thunder Zone.
Yo. I'll get on the camera and start talking my shit.
Oh yeah, I like it. I like it then.
So I'm saying that they were going hard. You understand? They were going hard. I came home to see this shit. I'm like, whoa, this shit needs to be on wax, bro.
Word.
What was y'all at?
Facebook comments.
They start from Facebook, man. I just made the profile.
Boxing page.
How y'all do videos on Facebook comments?
I start making videos with my face first because he was like, I didn't feel like typing all that shit out, so I was like, fuck it, you know, I'm gonna just go off the dome.
Hello.
Oh, you called? What's up, Con?
He's here.
What's up, Con? Con's here, bro. Hey, all right, Con. Everyone mute except for Dante and Con. All right, so we gonna get in with live, Con. Yeah, you can have your people come over to back you up.
What up, Con? What up, guys?
All right, man. All right, I'll be a moderator. I'm gonna mute for now. So, Khan, you gonna put your case. Hey, Dante, you wanna let him finish, and then you come after, and then we can just try and keep respect. All right, Khan, go first.
Got you. All right, guys, thanks for having me on. First things first, okay? To be the man, you have to beat the man, okay? Now, you look at Vladimir Klitschko. I'm going back to the Klitschko fight, okay? Everyone said Tyson Fury's a bum. He uppercuts himself in the face. He will get thrashed. He schooled Vladimir Klitschko, schooled him, broke him. Okay. Then all of a sudden they're handing out belts. So your guy Wilder, right? He was handed the WBC belt. Who was the WBC champion before him? It was Vitaly Klitschko. Now I will tell you now, Wilder won't last 5 rounds with Vitaly Klitschko, guaranteed. Okay. Now another problem. Okay.
Wait.
Anthony Joshua.
That can't be proven though, bro.
You gotta let him finish, though. You gotta let him finish.
Let me finish. And another thing as well. I'm a British guy. Okay. I'm not buying the Anthony Joshua hype. Okay. For me, he again was given titles. He beat Klitschko, but he beat a broken Klitschko, a guy who got broken mentally by Tyson Fury. Now, like I say, all these guys, to be the man, you've got to beat the man. And to be honest, Wilder, I see, bro, what kind of punching is this? Ooh, ooh.
Okay.
Come on, bro. Come on, that's not boxing. I've seen Tyson Fury spar live, okay? I've seen the guy. The guy is big, okay? And he can move, okay? But listen, when the guy's been out for 2 years, right? 2 years out of the game, you can't expect him to come back and fight Deontay Wilder or AJ in his comeback fight when he clearly had like drug problems, mental health problems, all that. You can't expect a guy of that caliber to come back and fight AJ or Wilder straight away. He's going to need tune-up fights. But I don't see him knocking out Fury at all, to be honest with you. I see Wilder getting schooled and outboxed. Fury hasn't got much power. I see that. And he hasn't really knocked many people out, apart from Steve Cunningham and a few others. But I completely believe he outboxes Wilder over 12 rounds. And again, Dante was saying earlier, about Louis Ortiz and he's ranked this and that. You got to consider Louis Ortiz is almost 40 years old. 40
okay, and so was Vlad whenever fucking Fury
you gotta
beat
let
him.
him finish, though. You gotta let him finish, though. Go ahead, Carl. Finish.
No. But listen, you keep saying, Louis Ortiz is the guy. He was most feared. Yeah, he was most feared. Nobody wanted to fight him. Okay, but now, like, I'll be honest now, like after that performance, now he's been exposed. I reckon Fury, they all be. I consider Luis Ortiz maybe number 4 now. He goes down to number 4. For me, the top guys at the moment, AJ, Wilder, and Fury. And the only reason Fury's at number 3 right now is obviously because he's been inactive. But again, it makes for a good fight. The fight is. And like I said, I truly believe Tyson Fury beats both of them. And like I said, Wilder and Joshua cannot claim they are the man.
I disagree.
They can't claim they are the man until they've beaten the man.
Okay.
I disagree.
All right, Dante, it's your turn now, bro. Go ahead.
Bruh. All I got to say is he's not beating both of them. Okay? Because he hasn't fought no one. But, okay, you keep expressing how Luis Ortiz was 40 years old, but you keep bringing up Tyson Fury's biggest win was against Vlad and shit. But Vlad was already.
Beat Vlad?
Vlad was ready to like get dethroned though. Like he wasn't.
You gotta let him speak. Let the guy speak.
Vlad was ready to get dethroned, fam. Like he wasn't at his fucking in his prime or nothing like that, bro. Like I don't know why you keep giving him all the glory for just one win, and then he does cocaine, and the man has to get suspended for 2 years, and he gets real fat and ballooned up. Then the nigga got to go back down, okay, and now. He's weighing at his normal weight and shit like that. But to me, I don't feel like I personally feel like Wilder is gonna go in there, knock him out. Like if it gotta go to the deep waters or from the beginning, it won't matter. He's gonna get knocked out. Period. Like that's just facts. He's knocked out, and you know what? It's not like his fight with Luis Ortiz went to decision. You know what I'm saying? It didn't. He knocked him the fuck out, bro. He found a way to knock him out, even after he had got rocked. So to me, that's more impressive than Tyson Fury beating someone that was ready to get dethroned, basically. Like that shit.
Okay, can I ask you something? Let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
Name me the first 30 people that Deontay Wilder has beat. They've all been.
I can't.
Fat,
no one can. No one can.
Fat, overweight, but I've seen them fight. They've all been overweight. Short, fat bums. Now that's
almost every boxer, bro. When they first start boxing, listen, who fights the best when they first start fighting besides Lomachenko?
Listen, the only name I've seen Deontay Wilder fight, okay, big name, okay. Arthur Szpilka, he's a cruiserweight. He doesn't. That's just non-existent. That's gone. Okay, forget that. Who else have you got though, bro? Really, Charlie Zelenoff. That's your claim to fame, Charlie Zelenoff. And what's the other?
That's
guy?
not. When does he ever? When has he ever claimed to fame? Had made that his claim to fame or whatever?
No, I'm not saying it is, but really, anyone who, when you think of Deontay Wilder and you think of victories, the only thing I think of in my head. Okay,
that's not a victory, bro.
No.
That was a bully in a gym getting his ass whooped, bro. That's not. That's not even. That's not realistic. That's not real.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying is, when you think of Deontay Wilder, now, if someone says to me Deontay Wilder, do you know what I automatically think?
That's you, though. That's just you.
30 fat bums.
Okay. That's your opinion.
Charlie Zelenoff, yeah. Arthur Szpilka, which is good victory. Don't get me wrong. And Luis Ortiz. Really, apart from that, who else has he beat?
Luis Ortiz was a champ, bro. He had to fight him. He fought all his mandatories too. He done defended his belt and shit like that. He fought who he had to fight and he knocks them all out. So it doesn't matter.
Right now, I'm telling you now, if Deontay Wilder right now fought,
what happened to Charles Martin, bro? Have you seen Charles
Martin
since he fought Wilder?
No. What I'm saying is
that man is broken, and he's a young buck. He's a young bull. He's broken.
So now, if Fury beats Ortiz, is he broken? Is Ortiz broken?
No.
Exactly. So I'm telling you now, if Deontay Wilder fought Vladimir Klitschko as he is now, retired, he wouldn't win. He wouldn't win.
That's not facts. That's your opinion. Once again, you're very opinionated. You're not saying nothing that's really factual right now, Timmy.
But what are you saying that's factual, bro?
I'm saying facts. I'm telling you, his recent fight with the champion, he knocked the fuck out. He didn't have to go to no decision or none of that. He knocked him out.
Okay, so
he took his hardest punch. It was a close fight. You saw the fight. It was a great fight, wasn't it?
It was a great fight. Yeah, it was a great fight. But
he won. That was his biggest fight up to date, bro. Fuck Charlie Zelenoff. That's his biggest fight.
You keep bashing Fury, right? But
I'm not bashing him. Bro.
Listen,
I'm not trying.
The level of opposition that Fury has fought recently and who he's gonna fight, yeah, it's questionable. I've never heard of him. You've probably never.
So what are we arguing for at this point?
The arguing is that your boy Wilder is gonna get a spanking for 12 rounds. Okay, when he fights the.
Okay, we're gonna see. The fight's gonna happen. Okay, we're gonna see. That's an opinion too.
My word, I'm putting down a $500 bet. Me and you, Fury Wilder, your boy gets schooled over 12 rounds.
Okay, we could do that.
500 right now. Put my money where my mouth is.
We could do it. Put your money where your mouth is. It's cool. It's cool. We could do it. PayPal me. I got PayPal. No. Actually, I do Cash App. I like Cash App now. So we could do the Cash App. Once the fight's all done and over, I want $500 sent to my Cash App.
Got witnesses in this room. We got everything. Bro,
we do. I'm not sitting here bullshitting. We can.
Let's do it, babe. But like I said, your boy and Mr. Anthony Joshua.
I got one request. He said he gonna put his money in his mouth. You got your camera on, go get you $1 and stick it in your mouth and do that at him.
Yeah.
Yo, he about to do it. He about to do it.
Motherfucker, we do like this, motherfucker.
Oh shit.
We did the real deal. The real deal.
Man, put out the Halifax bank card, you know.
Yeah, you don't know. Listen, like I said, Fury is gonna score AJ. For me, AJ's on the gear, bro. He's on steroids fully. And he's
I'm gonna get Dwayne. Get him, Dwayne.
Yeah, go on and get him, bro. Hey, it's your turn, fam. Go on and get it. I'm finna smoke today.
Go ahead, Dwayne. Get him.
I'm finna smoke.
Bro,
come on, get him, Dwayne.
Give me some.
Get him, Dwayne.
Dante, you're a guy.
Get his ass, Dwayne.
I like you, Dante. You're a funny guy.
I like you too.
Nah, listen.
You a cool dude too.
Love. It's all boxing love.
Hey, it is love, bro. You a real one. I appreciate that. All
right, Dwayne on card. Let's go. Let's see Dwayne on card. I want to see that one. Go ahead.
So man said AJ's on roids.
My man is on roids, bro. Come on, don't be silly. Who's got a natural physique like that, bro? Come on. Listen, even in the UFC, bro, they're all on steroids. Should I tell you the only fighters I've seen?
Nate Diaz.
Nate Diaz,
The real
Michael
motherfucker. Nate
Michael
Diaz.
Bisping, Michael
Yeah.
Bisping, yeah, and Tyson Fury. Apart from that, everyone's on fucking steroids or peds. And just because you take steroids, it doesn't mean.
Hey, didn't Tyson Fury get popped for steroids?
Tyson Fury ain't on steroids because he's fat shit.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did, bro. He got knocked for some drugs, bro. He did. Hey, go on, say. You know he did. He got caught for something. Go ahead.
Exactly. Fury got caught, bro.
Got caught for something.
I don't listen. I reckon it's a shambles, bro. I think it's gypsy fucking gypsy fucking prejudice. That's it.
Nah, you guys are gonna blame it. It was in the crack. It was in the crack. That's what they're gonna say, innit?
These guys killed me. I love this fucking show, man. This is awesome.
Yeah, it is. It's dope. We're trying to get you in here for the longest, though.
Yeah, but you know, he didn't trust it, though. He must have thought it was an ambush or something like that, you know what I mean? But he cool, Khan's cool. Hey, listen, Dwayne, you got anything to say? Because your mic keep going in and out. I want to hear Dwayne.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Nah, this is what I'm saying, innit? AJ's smoking Fury, innit? And the reason why I'm smoking Fury is because Fury's not serious. Fury doesn't want that work right now. That's why he's saying 60-40 and all this shit, pricing himself out the fight. He doesn't want that work. At the end of the day, he knows that's his biggest fight out there for him. So the reason why he's going to fight...
Dwayne keep going in and out.
One fight. Listen.
Go ahead, Dwayne.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I can hear you now.
Yeah. I don't know. What's up with this mic? Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah. Get an iPhone 7 Plus, G.
Bro, I got iPhone 7, bro. It's acting up. All right, cool. I'm saying...
Let's get a sentence. Go ahead.
I said, with Fury, he doesn't want that work. He doesn't want to work with AJ yet because he knows that's his biggest fight out there. So he has to go fight Wilder to make himself the A side for the AJ fight, because before he was calling 60-40 anyway, and it wasn't gonna happen. But let's be honest, Fury, other than Klitschko, you can say the same thing. Who has he beat?
He's beaten Klitschko, who was the man.
Yeah. But before Klitschko, you could say Klitschko was a matchup for him, because Klitschko is not a type of fighter to take a punch to land a punch. He's not that type of guy. He's not that type of guy. So if you could keep Klitschko on the end of your jab, you can.
That's facts.
Yeah, but no, look,
facts.
That's fine.
That's
fine.
facts.
But literally at the time, bro, everyone, listen, I've watched boxing for many years. That boring era of Klitschko, every time knockout. Bro,
you know what?
I'll give you.
You know what I'll give you, Khan? That was a beautiful win from Fury, bro. It was.
It was. Hands down. But then yet again,
I'm gonna throw the wrench out. Ain't nobody in the heavyweight division fucking with the big deal Dillian White. And that's where it's gonna go. That's who's gonna get that work in a rematch. But Dillian White is the best heavyweight out there, and I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now.
Very dangerous. But should I tell you?
No, he's dangerous. Dillian White is dangerous, isn't it? I'm not sleeping on Dillian White. But the thing for me with Dillian White, is I don't know why, but he's chinny. He's chinny to me. He's chinny. He's very suspect chinned. So like that's what I'm saying with Dillian White. But me with Fury, that's what I'm saying. He has not beat a guy other than Vladimir Klitschko. Vladimir Klitschko is not a guy to take a punch to land a punch. I know for a fact AJ is. I know for a fact Wilder is. So that's going to be a different type of work for him.
Listen, I don't underestimate the heart of these gypsies, bro. Yeah, and when someone's named Tyson, bro, it's not a joke. But shall I tell you one guy who's gonna spank all of these guys? All of them. Fury, Wilder.
You better not say Joe Joyce.
No, Daniel Dubois. He's the future, and he's gonna give everyone a spanking. Mark my words.
Who is that?
Daniel Dubois.
Nah.
Daniel Dubois ain't shit, man.
Bro, he's gonna spark them all out. I'm telling you.
He ain't sparking out no one, bro. He ain't fought no one. We haven't even seen what he looks like in deep waters, man.
Yeah, he gonna be tired by the
He's gonna be
seventh round.
tired, man. He's gonna be tired by the seventh
round. He gonna be dead.
Get out of there, man.
Fuck it, man. We might as well get Prince Nazim in the equation.
Hey, I'm gonna throw it out there again. Like I said, the big deal, Dillian White, man. He the most improved. He the one steady improving, while everybody else going backwards. He's rising. He's rising. And Joshua gonna take that rematch, and he gonna find out. He gonna find out he ain't the best fighter in the UK. Tyson Fury don't want that work. He walk him down. Tyson Fury ain't gonna get his respect. No, none of them. Wilder ducking Dillian White. That's facts. That's facts. For a reason. For a reason. That's what y'all need to be talking about.
It's a dangerous fight for sure. But for me, the biggest overhyped disappointment for me so far has got to be Joseph Parker, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
EJ, where you at, bro? You picked him. You picked him against my guy Dillian White, bro. You picked him.
I picked him as well.
You picked him. You guys slept on Dillian, bro. I told you Dillian was gonna catch him with something clean.
Yeah, but he's got that hunger back now. I think his mind's in the right place. He's not thinking about banging chicks anymore and shooting people. I think he's down for the fight game now, man. But yeah, like as well, man. Someone needs to get this Tony Bellew out of the heavyweight equation, man. Someone needs to slap him, bro. Stick to the Rocky movies and stick to the unknown cruiserweight division, bro. Come on.
Listen. AJ is gonna rule the division, innit? It's just a matter of time, innit? Just don't worry about it. Listen,
yeah, like my man Fury said, Bum City.
Bro, we can say Bum City, but AJ's resume is better than his. Let's be honest. Did Safari quit? Let's be honest. Did Safari quit? Or did he get paid off to leave the fight? Because for me, after 4 rounds, he was cool.
To be honest, I was more interested in the fight in the crowd, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't watch the fight. I don't believe. I don't remember.
I'm sure he's been taking too much of this stuff here.
Listen,
what he got, dog? What he got?
Cocaine?
No, I can neither confirm nor deny.
Bruh, man's got that cheese, bruh. He's got cheese, bruh. He's got cheese. I know he's got cheese.
Hey, Carl, what's up, man? So what's with Fury kissing people on the lips, though? You to like.
It's the legend of the mind fuck, bro. He's mind fucking everyone.
Carl, you done it now, bro. You put IQ boxing out here. Put ring boxing in there. Yeah, he's a hard. Hey, listen. You two go. Hey, listen. You done it now. IQ, you there?
Yeah, I'm right here. What's goody?
Yo, what's up, IQ, man? Look, the panel's here. Having a great debate. Y'all want to pitch in? Go pitch in.
Yeah, I've been listening in, and I'll say it's too soon to know how Daniel Dubois is going to turn out. He could.
Yeah.
He has the ingredients. You see what I'm saying? But it's too soon to know if he ain't going to be another Audley Harrison or somebody like that. He ain't
David Price.
He ain't fought nobody yet, and I'm not mad at him because, well, he like 20, 21. I don't expect the kid that young. Like, we already see how overprotective Frank is with Anthony Yardy. So I expect the same thing when it comes to Daniel Dubois. He going to have him fighting journeymen, you know, them kind of fighters and all that. And like I said, I'm not mad at him. He real young, so he gotta make his bones before anything. He gotta.
So
make
why
his
do
bones.
people dog Wilder for doing the same thing and shit? Like, that's what fighters do, bro. Like, that's the same shit.
This is the thing. When it comes to Wilder, the reason that people are like that is because this went on for a real long time. From 2008 to 2015, nobody could say. I could tell you who he was fighting. I could tell you some names, but ain't nobody gonna know who they are.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Harold Sconiers? Who is that? Where they found him at? You know what I mean? That's why people are critical of Wilder, because it went on for a long. Like, you talking about 32 pro fights, where you see people are putting pressure on Anthony Yardy, who only had 16 pro fights. It seemed like nobody was putting pressure on Wilder, and he had 32 fights before he actually fought somebody. That's why that is like that. You know what I mean? That's really that. I wouldn't compare those two situations also, because Anthony Yardy has no real amateur background. Wilder is an Olympian. He's a bronze medalist, but he's still an Olympian.
True.
So it's different.
You're right.
No, of course. Like Wilder's, I don't write Wilder. I don't think he's shit. But for me, like I said, it goes Fury, Wilder, then AJ, man. But
hell no. Why
it's
you
very
even put Fury up
disappointing.
there?
I got Fury up there. Listen, for me, bro, like I said, Ric Flair once said it, bro. To be the man, you got to
Did you just put Wilder above AJ?
Yeah.
I would.
Not groundbreaking news. The groundbreaking news is you putting fucking Tyson Fury up there. What is he
Listen,
done?
Yeah, why is
Listen,
Fury up there, fam?
Listen,
This is
like,
just
Wait.
like
What we
Ric Flair
basing?
once
What we
said,
basing this off though?
The heavyweight division gonna be right like this.
You gotta talk, man. Yo, let
him talk.
Khan get it out. Let Khan get it out. Go ahead, Khan.
Listen, as my great one great guy said, Ric Flair once said, to be the man, you got to beat the man. Okay? And no one's beaten the man yet. So technically, for me, he's the man.
Nobody had a chance to beat him because he hasn't fought.
Hey, he's right about that though. But this is man. Fury right now. Fury kissing guys on the lips right now. We don't know about that PED thing he done. That's what we do know. He kissing guys on the lips, and right on the verge. He look like he gonna get knocked out. He got knocked out by Kevin Cunningham. Is it Stephen Cunningham? Stephen Cunningham, whatever his name is.
Trust.
Who is boxing knockout, man? Boxing knockout in the building. Quiet. Quiet.
Silence.
Hey, off-topic subject. I want to give a shout out to T. Kovalev got his ass whooped.
Oh yes.
I told you guys Kovalev was gonna get knocked out. I told you.
That surprised me.
Shout out
I'm
to
not
T,
gonna
man.
lie.
T hit
That
it
really
right on the
surprised
head.
me that he got knocked out like that.
Yeah, T
He
called
hit it right on the head where he talked about how later Alvarez loosened up that motherfucker's neck.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, you know how you drink too hard to open, you hit it up against the counter.
Yeah.
Hey, Captain, there you go. That's what it was, man.
No, I think Kovalev just got too excited, man. I think once Andre Ward fucked off, he thought to himself, I'm the man, and I don't need to change shit because I'm a strong man.
I agree.
Yeah, you got spanked,
agree.
man.
He didn't change nothing. He didn't change shit. And and to me, he not the same from that Andre Ward fight because Kovalev used to have a decent chin. All of a sudden, you getting razzle-dazzled by right hands where you used to have a decent chin. Andre Ward ruined him. That's how I feel.
Well, Andre Ward or a later Alvarez ain't the biggest punchers in the world. To me personally, I think that Kovalev's confidence came when he killed that dude in the ring, and he's been living off that ever since.
That's true. That's true. But to be honest, I would have loved to seen Joe Calzaghe spank fucking Ward and Kovalev, man. That's the guy.
Joe Calzaghe would not beat Andre Ward. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that.
Of course not. Of course.
I would have loved to seen that though. The fast hands though, man. Like, I don't know. I think that one's suspect, to be honest with you.
Joe wouldn't have never stopped working. Joe wouldn't have never stopped working, bro. Never.
But, do you know one thing I got to say though that ruined Calzaghe's legacy? The two people that he should have fought, okay, was at the time Winky Wright, and Jermaine Taylor.
Chad Dawson.
Them two fights would have.
Jermaine Taylor's a throwaway.
Did you say Chad Dawson?
Jermaine Taylor is a throwaway fight. That's a throwaway. I'm not mad at that. If I had a dream fight for Joe Calzaghe, if I could put two guys in a time machine, it'll be Carl Froch and Joe Calzaghe.
Oh, my man. My man. You get a respect for that one. My man.
I will put them in a time, and I'm leaning towards Carl Froch.
Nah, I'm leaning towards
Calzaghe. Boxing knowledge want to get in. Boxing known. Who is boxing known?
I think Calzaghe would have beat him.
EJ, you got boxing known muted. He want to get in.
He's a cool dude from the UK, bro. He's cool dude. When he wants to jump in.
No. He said he can't unmute.
Oh, my bad. I muted him because I thought I heard someone on the TV in the background. All you got to do is find the icon and just press the mute. And you see where the icon, you press your screen and this little arrow, you press that and you unmute. You want to jump in?
Kovalev never fought no puncher to know if he had a chin. Pascal can punch, but he ain't a huge puncher. You just gotta, like I said, like Khalil said, his neck start going, and that's how you can tell if a man can take it later. You gotta break some of these guys down. Yeah, they can take one big shot, but what happened when you start hitting a little bit and start taking away from him, and he got his ass flattened, man. And later Alvarez, I don't think he picked up on shit Ward did. He did his job differently.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Alvarez did not go in there with an Andre Ward game plan. Alvarez fought how Alvarez fight. Like, it ain't like he was, making a conscious effort to stab him to the body and go to the body and wear him down. He's fighting a completely different fight than what from the rematch, from the bell. You can see Andre Ward is going for the body from the bell. He already knew from the first fight, I'm gonna punch this motherfucker right in his stomach all night, and then I'm gonna punch him in his face.
Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask the panel this then, since we on this topic. So, what do y'all think about Oleksandr Alvarez? Do you think that was just a flash in the pan performance, or do you think he the real deal?
He the real deal. He the real deal.
Hell yeah.
Later been floating around for a while, and he been fighting decent guys. It's just when you waiting for Kovalev and Stevenson to fight, and then you waiting for Ward and Kovalev to fight, guys like Oleksandr Alvarez end up in the background. So ain't nobody going to even paying attention to him, but he been a good fighter. He been a decent fighter. It's just ain't nobody paying him no mind. They was paying more mind to Joe Smith after the Fafara fight. They paying more mind to Joe Smith and really Joe Smith, because that was the
rightfully
only
so,
other
though.
light heavyweight that people was talking about.
Rightfully so. Joe Smith did his thing. Joe Smith did his thing, but that's an example of what light heavyweight can do to you. That shit's so deep that a later can be the real deal, but tomorrow in his next fight, he might be really fucked up because that division just can do that to you. And I know he's better than Joe Smith. He's better than Joe
beats Alvarez and better beef. You heard it here first.
I think that
Kovalev might even knock him out in the rematch. It's possible. It's possible to get knocked out in the rematch by Kovalev.
All I'm saying, they need to strip Stevenson, man.
So do you think Stevenson was justified by avoiding Oleksandr Alvarez for like 3 fucking years?
Oh man, here we go.
Look, man,
I ain't
really? Because I know that's
opened up the can of worms.
I know that's your boy. I'm not gonna man.
No, it ain't. No, it's just facts that they didn't. Like, they trainer even just went and said earlier, like, yo, we got the deal to fight, but it was smarter for us to fight Butte. I told people all along, you just don't rush into an Adonis Stevenson. Think about this. The man is a Colombian in his second country. He hasn't made a living, bro. He ain't made no living. So when they tell you your first fight is going to be Adonis Stevenson, who be getting people the fuck out of there in 3 rounds or less sometime, you might look at yourself and say, nah, that's a southpaw. I don't see too many of them. Let me make some business decisions. And he did it, and it panned out for him. Now he got to go up to Canada if he won't and get a big payday. They both get paydays with Al Heyman, but maybe he got different.
Look.
He got different routes.
It's Alvarez versus Stevenson. We passed that because Stevenson got Vodzik problems, and I don't even know if Stevenson gonna win that fight, to be honest.
Well, do Stevenson, Badu Jack, Stevenson. That would be wicked. Or Alvarez versus Badu Jack, winner fight Stevenson.
They said Badu Jack whooped the later Alvarez ass in Big Bears, from what I heard. They said he whooped his ass in training camp.
Had a rematch clause with Badu.
Nah, they got a mandatory. They got a mandatory with Bozek.
Yeah, he got to fight.
Bozek's a solid fighter, but he not finna take Adonis power, bro. He not finna take that man power. Nah.
Adonis
like
is a motherfucking monster.
I don't know if Stevenson going. That's all I can say right now. I'm going to watch a couple more Vodzik fights to see if I trust this guy. But I don't know if
all the fights up there are competitive. The best pound for pound fighter gonna be at light heavyweight. It's the best division, so that's what it's gonna be. But it's just like, Vodzik right now, you gotta prove you can take the punch. Stevenson proved he could take a shot. He proved everything he could be. You better hope he shot, because if he hits you, you're gonna have to prove something. That's just that.
Yeah, Andre Ward.
That's same with Kovalev, no man. Them motherfuckers bouted up there at 175. If you ain't watching 175, you fucking yourself in the ass in this boxing shit.
Basically saying Canada own boxing right now.
175 on boxing right now.
They own 3 of the champions is in Canada right now. That's
why I said that, because he's saying that's division, so they run boxing right now.
Bro, that shit deep, man. That shit deep.
Whoever mentioned Lucian Boot, man, Lucian Butte, the most overrated super middleweight, man. He got spanked by Carl Froch. For me, he was the most overrated super middleweight. So Lucian Butte, for me, now irrelevant.
Nobody mentioned Butte's not. We talking about Beterbiev, Alvarez, Stevenson, Canada. It's a new Canada. This is
No,
new
someone
Canada.
mentioned Butte at one point, and I just think that's irrelevant, man. Butte.
No, that's when the later Alvarez was fighting Butte, and Butte was actually tagging his ass. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, go watch that fight. You watch a later Alvarez get hit with left hands, right hooks, and you name it. Hey,
So hold on,
Butte,
let me ask you this, fam. You think Stevenson can beat a later Alvarez?
I think it's a good fight. I always said it, even when I knew a later Alvarez was refusing the deals he was offered. I said, yo, I think he's scary. I think he's making a decision. But if they get in the ring together, that's a damn good fight. I always knew he was a good fighter, but he do got stamina issues, and his volume can drop. He can start questioning himself some. We seen that Chilimba fight. I don't know. I don't know. I've never in my life said Stevenson beat that whole division. I just said he the king of it, and I want to see them try to dethrone him because I know it's gonna be great fights.
Don't you think Andre Ward should have spanked Stevenson and cemented his legacy after that? For me, that would have been the ultimate legacy.
Andre Ward been ducking Stevenson since 2013. Facts.
Give me a.
Factually.
Hey, hold on.
Hey, let me tell you. This real talk right here. Chad Dawson and Stevenson fighting. They fighting and Andre Ward commentating. Andre Ward is saying this exact. Go watch if you think I'm lying. Andre Ward is saying this shit. Adonis Stevenson ain't gonna find it easy to land on Chad. As soon as he said it, detonation. I'm talking about simultaneously. He knocked him the fuck out, and then he proceeded to say, "I want Andre Ward next." Andre Ward went out there and said, "Mr. 13 seconds or something don't deserve me." So that's right there. That's ducking, bro. You tell a lineal champion he don't deserve a fight with you. That's questionable. But I'm just saying, Andre Ward had several opportunities and didn't do it.
So you carried that one statement since 2013?
No. It was just you didn't remember that? You don't remember that was the knockout of the year. Like, you don't remember
the fight. I remember the fight, but I'm saying you carried that one statement as a barometer of Andre Ward ducking him for
No. Also, and when he had a chance to fight him recently, he was like, "Yo, getting the last belt is going a step backwards." It's just been like some crazy shit he's been saying. Me and Dan had several debates. I've even got Dan to say Andre Ward ducked. I've even got Dan to flat out say it. Andre Ward ducked. So, you know, it's just facts, man. But at the end of the day, Andre Ward is gone, and the division is better without him. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it's better without him. The fight's gonna be better.
Yeah, it is. I ain't gonna lie. It is.
No, it's not.
I tell you what. You guys are killing it, man. I want to hear about no bloody Andre Ward. I want to hear about the heavyweights, man. Let's go back, AJ, man. Let's go back there, man.
Fuck AJ.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear about AJ Wilder, and I want to hear about
Fury.
There you go. That's what we want to hear, man.
Ain't no AJ, bro. You talking Dillian White. You talking Dillian White.
Dillian White.
You ain't talking Dillian White. You might as well knock yourself out. That boy is a monster. Y'all think it's a game. Two of these top heavyweights y'all talking about
Dillian White's the sleeper. He's the sleeper. But
yeah, he gonna sleep their asses. That's what he gonna do.
Nah, he ain't sleeping AJ, man. AJ gonna sleep him again, man.
He ain't gonna sleep nobody. The only person he had a chance to beat was Joshua, and he got beat up.
Yeah, because he was hurt. He had a bad shoulder. He was young.
So what? All the dudes got injuries.
The shoulder.
He hurt his shoulder.
Tyson Fury's the name, and fighting's the game.
Yeah, and Tyson Fury hadn't been doing it for 2 years. Instead, he was sniffing crack and shit.
Tyson Fury's the name.
Exactly.
Starts cocaine.
That's it. If you love
Hey,
Tyson Fury's the name, and he probably ain't the same.
Exactly.
Tyson Fury the brain. Tyson Fury the name, and he took some cells out his brain. I got more for you. We can go Wilder all day. We can rhyme all day. I'm the Wilder of this shit.
Listen, man, you seem like you really campaigning. You seem like you really campaigning for Tyson Fury. So ask me this, man. Why did you kiss that dude in the face?
Hey,
I can't hear it. Someone cut the music, man. Cut the music.
Who got the music going? Tyson Fury's the name, and he probably sniffed fame. There you go. I keep this shit going all day. I keep it going all day. You want to ride?
The Gypsy King will reign supreme again.
Tyson Fury is done.
No, man, he's the man.
Send me my money. Send me my money right now.
Why are you sitting here? I got mute EJ. I got mute EJ. You don't know him.
Man,
you are the man. Until you
Tyson
don't beat the
Fury
man,
is done. I'm sorry, but he's done.
he's not, bro. He's fighting this week.
Cocaine's
Can't
one
be
hell
done.
of a drug. Rick James said it.
Hey,
Well,
so
listen-
you Tyson Fury fan? You think Tyson Fury gonna kiss this next opponent in the lips too?
Oh, he's gonna do some mad shit. He'll probably dress up like Predator or Batman or some
He's
sort of
gonna
shit.
get knocked the fuck out trying to do that.
No, I don't think so, my friend. I don't think so. Let's
He's gonna
behave.
get knocked
Let's
out.
stop behaving and be.
Hey, you know Tyson Fury. You
Bomb squad. knock
you know he
the
just
fuck
ducked
out.
Dillian White though, right? You know he ducked Dillian White, right?
Tyson
Facts.
Fury.
Yeah,
Well,
y'all
makes
know he
sense.
just Eddie Hearn just exposed.
Nah, he ain't ducked it, dude. He just came back, bro.
Nah, he got $8 million offer.
Okay,
He
he
got
got
offered $8 million.
Guys,
Deontay Wilder got offered $7 million, and Tyson Fury got offered $8 million. That's $15 million worth of ducking the best heavyweight in the world right there. $15 million worth of ducking the best in the world, and he
So
proving
why
it too,
didn't
man.
all right? So since he the best heavyweight, why didn't he fight Luis Ortiz then?
Hey, Louis, because the WBC, he's tired of getting played
Nah,
by
I mean,
the
look,
WBC.
I'm gonna tell you something. If it comes down to fighting Parker, fighting Louis Ortiz,
He's cutting
nah,
in
but
and
you're
out.
cutting out, G. You're cutting out.
Pointless fucking you Dylan White get way more money fighting Parker than you gonna get for fighting Louis Ortiz. That's all it boiled down to.
No,
Yeah,
guys,
but
listen.
also, he said that Wilder wouldn't agree to him getting the fight if he beat Ortiz.
Yeah, WBC fucking him around, man. They jacklegging
Yeah,
him.
but the
I don't.
WBC is putting
If he won't
the WBC is putting obstacles in front of Dylan White. They put Brazil in front of him. They put Luis Ortiz in front of him. They don't want to give him a title shot. They doing that shit for Wilder. They accommodating Wilder. Wilder don't. I'm not saying Wilder would lose to Dylan White. I'm saying that he just don't want to fight him. I don't know why. I don't know why because I think he could beat him. But
I'm saying
for some reason he don't want to fight him.
I'm saying it. Dillian White is a problem, a monster.
Yeah, I agree with that. He is a big problem.
Yeah,
but
he's a problem. He's a problem.
Wilder want that smoke with the other dude from over there. And we all know who I'm talking about.
They talk a lot of shit. They talk a lot of shit about Eddie Hearn, but Eddie Hearn was the first one to tell you, "Hey, y'all sleeping." He was hey, you guys are sleeping on Dillian. He told everybody like, you don't get it. Y'all talking about you don't want to fight him. He one of the best in the world. Everybody shit on Eddie, but he told y'all the man was better than you knew. That's what give Joshua a lot of credit. He done beat who?
Man.
Klitschko,
Warren, baby.
Dillian. He got to fight Povetkin, Parker. Man, Joshua got a crazy resume right now, man.
Trust me.
I give Dillian White this much credit. I believe that he beat Joseph Parker a lot better than Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, because Joseph Parker didn't want to take chances.
Styles make fights.
Dillian was on the doors going to get him though. Dillian went to go get him. He made him take chances.
Yeah. But also, what you need to remember is Dillian psychologically made him fight because he kept saying, "If you're gonna run, if you're gonna run, if you're gonna run." So Joseph Parker in his head is going, "Well, you know what? I'm not gonna run. I'm not gonna run." So
He was running.
No. Not the first round. The first round he came and he let his hands go.
He knew better than that. Anytime other than that, Dillian got on that ass, man. I'm telling you. That man gonna pressure you. He gonna catch your shots. He gonna counter. That man dope.
Dillian lucky it ain't 15 rounds because he would have been knocked the fuck out because he was.
I agree with that.
15 rounds. He needed about 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's all right. We good. It don't matter. We got a high work rate. That's what it is. You can't talk about a stamina if we got a good work rate.
I like Dillian White. I'm not trying to shit on him.
I feel you. But hey, that work rate, you gotta trade something off. You gotta beat these guys up.
I ain't gonna lie.
He know now. Just a little more. Just one more mile when you're tired. One more mile when you're tired. That's all. That's the adjustment. The adjustment. Now we on that ass. Best heavyweight in the world. Joshua getting it soon. Wilder don't want to take it, and Fury just didn't take it.
What do you see happening in a rematch?
Don't be surprised when Povetkin lays that one fucking punch on Joshua's chin and makes him crumble. Do not be surprised.
Nah, I doubt that.
No.
Hell no.
It's possible.
Do not, whatever you do, rule out Povetkin. Povetkin is fucking dangerous.
True.
I agree with that. But because Povetkin opens up more, that's what's gonna get him knocked out. That's what's gonna get that. Povetkin goes for the knockout. And if you're going for the knockout, you might get knocked out. That's the difference. Parker come to survive.
Oh,
Exactly.
Joshua not getting knocked out.
Joshua also has trouble with shorter fighters as well.
Yeah, but what's going to happen if Joshua gets knocked out for Povetkin? That just fucks up the whole division again.
You could say what if, but it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, we can't say it's
I tell you this, Povetkin ain't getting knocked out. I don't think Povetkin get knocked out. I tell you that.
Only losses to Klitschko. Only losses to Klitschko.
Yeah, he ain't.
Yeah,
he
he
don't look like he getting knocked out.
Exactly. Price
Price
almost
rocked
got him
him.
out of there, you know. Price almost got him out of there.
Man, he didn't even hit the canvas, bro. That motherfucker stayed on his feet. on that knockdown.
Because the turnbuckle helped him up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, it ain't even touch his back. Ain't no almost. Price letting the shit. Man, Joshua ain't getting no knockout.
That nigga was doing the Matrix across the ring, man.
Can I ask you something? Where the fuck have you guys been? If I knew this group was around like 6 years ago, I would be like, stop arguing in the pubs and start arguing with you guys. It's amazing. Awesome.
Well, we're here, man. We're here.
Good stuff. Hold up 1 second. All right, no worries.
What is it? Planet Pinoy? Is that what it say on your thing? Planet what?
Sorry?
Listen, I'm saying this, yeah. with Dillian, yeah. I think if he was to fight Wilder, I think he could take out Wilder to the body, you know. I really think that, you know. Dillian's a savage body puncher. He's a savage body puncher. I thought his body. I was thinking, why is this nigga's name the Body Snatcher? You don't work to the body. I saw it the last fight, bro. I saw my man hold Parker down and just tag him there.
I tell you what, man. Hey, Wilder ain't taking that fight till he know he can get every penny out that Joshua fight. It's dangerous, man. It's dangerous. It's a hard one. You gotta give Dillian his credit, man. Getting really ducked out here. Hard time,
yeah, but you guys are also forgetting Derek Chisora, man. What a good performance.
Yeah, but I think Derek will fight Dillian in December.
That's a good fight rematch. That was a good fight.
Easy
fight
work.
Dillian in December.
Easy work.
Nah, it wasn't easy work last time, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Dillian's increased from there. That's where it started. That's where it started. That's exactly where it started. You know, it ain't no need to go backwards, to be honest with you. But if
I agree with that. Like, I don't want to see another Chisora fight. I think Dillian done been there and done that. He need to move to better things. I don't want to see a Chisora rematch. I don't.
But I want to see him fight Brazil.
So what you don't think Chisora deserves a rematch after the fact that it was debatable that Chisora won?
Yes.
It was a close. This is what I'm gonna say. It was a close fight. But look at how much work Dillian done put in since that fight. He took out Lucas Brown. He gave him his first O. He knocks out Joseph Parker, where Anthony Joshua ain't knock out Joseph Parker.
He didn't knock
White
him out.
knocks him out. So
knock him down.
He's going, well, yeah, you know what I'm. Yeah, he knocked him down. My fault. I'm bugging out. And from that to go back to Derek Chisora, that's a step backwards. If anything, I would rather see Dillian fight Andy Ruiz or somebody
Brazil.
before I see him fight Derek Chisora again.
But then don't you think?
Fight Dominic Brazil. I would like to see that fight. Fight Dominic Brazil.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Don't you think Derek Chisora has put himself up there by knocking out Carlos Takam?
Yeah. Not really, because look at what happened before that. Who was that dude that he lost to on the undercard for the B-ball fight? That I was surprised he lost to that dude. It was like a Middle Eastern cat.
Wasn't he?
It wasn't the Irish cab driver, was it?
Oh, in Monaco, when he fought in Monaco.
Yeah, he lost in Monaco.
Yeah, on the B-ball.
Yeah, for that European title.
Exactly. So I'm like, yo, look, like, what has Derek Chisora really done that Dillian White should entertain him? Dillian White is at the forefront of heavyweights. He don't need Derek Chisora. I feel he should fight Dominic Brazil. If Wilder's not going to fight Brazil, then let him fight with Dillian White.
Because I think Brazil is relevant now, man. I think he's just
who's he? Was it? No, that was I forgot the guy he lost to.
Someone Wikipedia that shit, man. Someone Wikipedia that shit.
Who lost?
I'll find it now, guys. Hold on.
Who do you guys reckon would win out Brazil and White?
Dillian White.
Dillian White.
Dillian White. Turn dude ass up, man.
He beat him. He wouldn't beat him easy, bro. It'll be a competitive fight because
it'll go to a decision. It'll go to the cards, but Dillian White will outwork him because Brazil don't do shit.
I think he'll
knockout.
I mean, Izzy Gona had quite a decent fight with
Dillian White. Actually got some.
They both went down in that fight.
He actually stealed. Dillian White knocked him out, man. Dillian White and knock dude the fuck out.
No, he'll knock him out. He'll knock him out.
Fact, he would. Big shots. Big shot. He's not used to fighting a skilled dude that can punch.
Izu was lighting Brazil up, and Brazil went down, but he got right back up off that canvas. So I don't know about a knockout, but I think
heavyweight.
Think he'll outwork him.
But didn't want gas out like my man. My man gassed out, man.
I remember being Dillian White a little bit bigger of a heavyweight than that dude too. Much more experience too. Much more experience.
Do you reckon that you should drop down some weight again then?
The guy Derek Chisora lost to, his name is Agit Cabello.
Yeah, Cabello.
Agbek Cabello. Yeah. He lost to that dude, and that shit surprised me.
Apparently, he's 18.
That shit surprised me. Like, damn, you just went balls to the wall with Dillian White, so you could turn around and lose to this dude. Nah, Dillian White don't need to waste time with you no more. You gotta get it together.
Yeah, but other than AJ, I think that's Dillian White's biggest payday. Because if you're paying Wilder $8 million to come and fight you, how much you getting?
Fuck all.
Exactly. So that's his biggest payday. That's why I say you fight Derek Chisora in December before you go for either Wilder or AJ or whoever you go for, because that's your last biggest payday. Is you as the A side. You know what I'm saying? Because anyone else that you fight, you're who in the top the champions. You're the B side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
So you have to go. That's why I was annoyed at Wilder for not taking that $7 million when they offered it to for him to fight Dillian thingy. But obviously,
Wilder. Let's put it this: Wilder ain't gonna take that fight, right? Dillian White is gonna probably end up fighting at least one more contender. I wouldn't mind seeing Dillian White fight the winner of Charles Martin versus Kalnacki. I'd rather see that than a Chisora rematch. I don't want to see a Chisora rematch.
Or Miller.
I want to see Wilder versus Miller. I want to see that.
I want to see that one too. That'll be a really good fight. And that
I want to see that, but it's just I know that shit is not. I know
that shit Miller, White Miller, either way.
I know that shit is not unless Dillian White gets his hands on Brazil. That fight don't happen. It don't happen. Wilder not just gonna take it to take it. He going, you know what I mean? Like he got to become his mandatory or something. Because he ain't just going to take it. Otherwise, he would have took it already. They offered this man, what, $8 million? And you still ain't want to fight this dude? So you're going to have to become his mandatory or something. Like, I don't know. He just don't want to fight you for some reason.
Guys, where the fuck has Manuel Char disappeared to?
He's just holding that strap.
He's still going to fight Fresakendo. He's going to fight Fresakendo, and I don't know why, because don't nobody want to see that fight. I didn't even know Fresakendo was still fighting.
Bruv, he's just keeping that strap, man. That's what he is. He's just keeping hold of that strap.
Them ones.
So he become mandatory for AJ's fight, so he can get paid. That's what you're trying to do, man.
Yeah, but you know another thing as well, that guy who just unified the cruiserweight division, Usyk, there's a lot of hype behind him. They're like saying, oh, he's going to be the next one to competitively challenge AJ and everything. I've never heard of these bums before, man.
You never heard of them? Oh, I don't know what to tell you.
Hey.
I heard all about Usyk.
Hey, put some respect on Usyk's name, bruh.
Yeah. I
heard all about Usyk. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Don't rule out the possibility that he does beat a heavyweight. Because from what I'm looking at, yeah, he could. He could. But one thing that it proved to me, there's no boxer in a fight, there's no boxer alive that I've ever seen that's gone a whole 12 rounds without getting clapped, getting hit once. Even when he dominated Garcia, he took a right hand. I know against AJ Wilder, he's getting knocked out. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
I tell you what, Bellew next, and Bellew gonna get that work.
Yeah, Bellew.
Yeah, I agree with that. I got Usyk beating Bellew, even though Bellew will give him a harder time than Garcia.
Let me ask you this then. Who do you think Bellew can beat in the heavyweight division, like the top names? What
David Price.
The big 3 or 4 top heavyweights, the Dillian White, the Anthony Joshua.
But that's a tough ask,
Terrell Miller.
That's a real tough ask to ask him do that.
You know what?
He could beat a guy like Andy Ruiz. He could beat a guy like Andy Ruiz.
You know what? Yeah, for me, Bellew is one of them guys. Like he's like under. He's like the ones. He's above Joseph Parker. Like I think he could beat a Joseph Parker. I think I just put him there. I don't see him beating anyone else above that. I think he'll beat Joseph Parker.
Wow, that's a bit
possible.
Joseph Joseph Parker act like he don't want to fight.
Want
he act
fight,
like he
man.
want to go home.
He don't. Yeah, man. He don't want to fight. Tony Bellew, he will rough him up. You're telling me he won't rough him up? Come on, man. Flipping Joseph Parker. When I went to watch him fight Dillian White, this guy wanted to shake hands and all that shit, man. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah. Like
Tony Bellew's a dog. Tony Bellew's a dog, bro. Don't get it twisted.
Joseph Parker's not a bad fighter. He a good fighter that don't want to fight. That's the problem. Like you a fighter that don't. He's
mentally weak. He's mentally weak.
You just happy
Listen.
not getting punched in the face. So you think you doing a good job, just not getting punched in the face. But you know what? You're not winning the fight. I don't know how the fuck you decide to stay on the outside of Anthony Joshua. How the fuck is that going to win you the fight? Then with
the only person Tony Bellew's going to be is Adonis Creed, yeah? And that's it. Nobody else.
But I'm gonna tell y'all something. When Usyk fight Tony Bellew, I think Tony Bellew is gonna give him a harder fight than Garcia gave him. I don't think it's gonna be one-sided like that.
Usyk gonna fight more of the fun on the front foot style. That's the only reason why. Like he's gonna be more aggressive, and that's the only reason why. and anybody that Usyk fight at cruiserweight, if he boxed them, he beat them 12 rounds to 0, and that's just. That's their fate. He that good as a boxer, but when he starts trying to fight, it's not that good.
Garcia can't really fight going backwards, and he can't fight long range. Tony Bellew can. Tony Bellew could fight going backwards. He could fight from the outside. He could fight from the inside. Tony Bellew got more range than Garcia. Garcia, his sweet spot is mid-range, inside. If he can't get there, he can't do shit.
It ain't a chance. No, it's not a chance. He just don't. He don't. Like his only chance. It don't matter. His only chance is if Usyk walks onto him and makes it a fun fight like he did with Braves. Other than that, Usyk. Other than that, Bellew just kind of getting the payday and gonna bow it out on this one. The run is over. I respect Tony Bellew. Ain't too many people can lose. I mean, move from cruiserweight, go up there and fight top 5. Cruiserweights and knock them out. Like ain't too many people that can do that. Hell, ain't no light heavyweight as a champion right now that I favor over top 5 cruiserweights. He did that shit, so you know I got respect for him.
Let's look at
light heavyweight.
Yeah, man, but bro, it ain't like what's his face was just like active and he was winning and all that shit. He was inactive, bro.
Yeah, but you got to look at the odds before the fight. Let's not act like people was picking Bellew.
I'm talking about what's his face?
Hay was a massive favorite.
I was picking Bellew.
I'm not even rating Hay. I'm not rating Hay. I'm rating when he went up to cruiserweight and when he fought Makabu. Makabu's no joke.
And Lunga damn near got him out of there early because he scored an early knockdown.
And he got the guy got off the floor. You're forgetting that he got off the floor.
Tony Bellew has my respect, but he don't beat Usyk. But he is gonna make it a fun fight. I think it's gonna be a closer fight. I don't think it's gonna be close. But I think it's going to be closer than the Garcia fight because Garcia is limited, man. He limited too.
Yeah, but it's a good fight for him to retire on, man. A good fight for Tony.
You know who Garcia reminded me of?
Ivan Drago.
No, Arthur Abraham.
This motherfucker said,
no. He just made him look like Arthur Abraham. He made him.
You know what I
want
to know is what's next for Chris Eubank Jr. That's what I want to know.
Oh, don't talk to me about
that. Is he
going
to go back
to
middleweight? Is he going to stay at super middleweight? What are you going to do? Because he can't beat nobody.
Right,
he ain't beating Zerto,
man.
He ain't beating Benavidez.
He just going to say his name. He going to run off his name.
Right,
that's the only fight I want to see.
He going to run off his name. That's all. Man, how big is Conor Ben? Conor Ben not big enough.
Right,
he's an Instagram fighter, man.
Conor Ben not no big enough to fight no Eubank, bro. Y'all wrong for that shit, bro.
I just want to see the fight.
Eubank Jr. I would not favor him to beat Caleb Plant or Caleb Truax. That's how bad it is. After that Groves fight, I cannot trust Eubank with nothing. I can't trust him.
Nah, he did not plan to fuck.
Yeah, man, but George Groves was running, bro. Come on, man.
George Groves is
George
shit.
Groves.
What?
George Groves is the shit. He's the second, third best boxer in the UK.
On George Groves, man.
People want to hate on George Groves now? Who hating on George Groves? Who hating on George Groves?
I'm hating on him because
man.
But you guys gonna talk about
George Groves get it in. He get it in.
George Groves was on his back foot since the opening bell.
Yeah.
Right?
Because you know Eubank nasty, man. Eubank nasty.
Listen,
Nah, man, but I mean, you campaigning for George Groves.
You-
Like,
you-
he was
you-
winning the whole
you-
fight.
listen, it's like this, yeah. Eubank
We'll
is
be
a
back.
great fighter, but a terrible boxer.
Something like that.
Yeah, he's a great fighter, but a
I
terrible
agree with
boxer.
that 100%.
Something like that. All the way. All the way.
Jumping back onto heavyweights, Huey Fury's going to take on Pulev. I think it's pretty much
Ah,
signed,
hell
isn't it?
no. Huey ain't getting no run. Huey ain't getting no run.
Yeah, but should he
I'm
beat
kinda leaning
Pulev,
towards
he
you
might
Talking
end up
about
being
running. If
squishy.
you talking about running, that's the main person we need to be talking about in the Parker fight. Huey ain't getting no run. Y'all got this one. Hell no. Hell no. Who
No,
the hell is
if he
Huey?
was to beat Pulev,
Hugh Hefner. Hugh Hefner.
well,
He
Hugh-
dead.
I don't know.
He
I'm
dead.
kind of, you know why I'm leaning towards? What the fuck has Pulev been? One, Pulev is not young. Pulev is pushing 40. Two, he ain't been fighting nobody. If he was fighting somebody, I'd trust him. But he ain't been fighting nobody. And you close to 40. And Huey is mobile. Huey used the whole ring. He a tall guy. He got a good jab. He don't hit that hard, but he a good boxer. And Pulev is you pushing 40 and you ain't fighting nobody. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. He could have
He's a-
fought Joshua. He turned that shit down. He could have
Huey's
fought
like a
Joshua.
marathon runner.
So by your logic, then you shouldn't trust Povetkin because ain't he pushing 40 or 40 already?
Yeah, but Povetkin been fighting though. Povetkin been fighting though. He been fighting.
Pulev
Povetkin
ain't
been
no talent, bro. Pulev ain't no
Povetkin
talent.
been
like
more
that.
active than Pulev. Pulev.
I
ain't been
heard
doing
y'all
shit.
praising Povetkin. I'm trying to make this clear. Like, which Povetkin we talking about? The one on steroids or the one that's not on steroids?
Man, he probably
Hey,
on steroids
Pulev
right now.
Pulev might hit old boy hard and get his attention though, man. You have him running all night and shit.
Only
Not
shit I'm
throwing no
looking at
more
is this in Bulgaria, and that's what I'm looking at. It's in Sofia, it's in Bulgaria, and we got to travel, so that's something to think about. But Pulev ain't been doing shit, and I don't like that. You 40-something years old, you ain't been doing shit. That's not
Dude
good.
made
I don't
Joseph
like
Parker. Dude made Joseph Parker look like the biggest power puncher in heavyweight, man. Pulev might punk his ass with them 13 knockouts.
that.
I don't trust Huey, man.
I ain't
Huey
gonna
ain't
lie,
man,
gonna
I
that
do it.
shit.
was,
That
fight was
shit
on
did
YouTube
surprise
as
me.
well.
That's facts, see.
Cut
Had that
down.
motherfucker just scared to punch and run. I'm like, damn, Joseph Parker got all this packing power or something. Nah, dude was just running, scared and shit. And Huey need to go his ass down to cruiserweight or something. I don't know how much he weigh. But maybe he can make cruiserweight because he ain't ready for them biggins.
Nah, man.
So what's up with Usyk? Is he going to heavyweight? What is he doing?
Nah, you don't fight Bellew.
He gonna stay at cruiserweight. He probably gonna fight Tony Bellew, then Dennis Lebedev, then probably go up to heavyweight.
And fight you.
I fight you a heavyweight.
Like who?
Bellew.
He gonna be Bellew wherever. He can fight Bellew wherever weight. He getting that W.
Yeah.
Easy.
He gonna fight. He gonna fight Bellew. Then he probably gonna fight Dennis Lebedev because Lebedev is like he got like some shit going on where he a champion in reception. So as soon as he won a title shot, he could get it. He probably gonna fight those two, then move up to cruise to heavyweight. That's how I think it's gonna go.
Man.
Hey, what y'all think about TJ Dillashaw and Jerome?
Tank.
They gonna want to die, is what I think.
Dillashaw ain't gonna go over there to box and to fight Tank. He gonna try to get him.
Nah,
in the octagon.
remember Davis the one that said he want to go in the octagon though. Davis shouldn't have even said that shit. Like why?
Yeah, Davis said he
Yeah,
wanted
but
to go in the
you think
octagon.
you think Floyd will allow that to happen? You think
Hell
Floyd
no.
gonna let him go in
Hell
there?
no.
Exactly.
Hell no.
Exactly.
But remember,
So
Davis,
Dana White will let TJ Dillashaw go into that boxing ring, though.
he will. But
Listen,
that's talking about a
Devontae
boxing
Davis-
match.
TJ
Though. That's
Dillashaw
what
better
I'm
not
saying.
have his ass in there for Tank Davis. He ain't gonna last 2 rounds. Hey, you better
no.
pick who.
Nah, he ain't.
They better
He ain't.
pick their damn fighters right. You pick a Floyd, a defensive fighter that is gonna. You pick a goddamn Tank, bro. He gonna run your damn night. That's just the facts right there. They can't come over here playing with the real punches and fighters and shit like that.
But
It's
you
gonna
know
be
what?
over
You know
quick.
what? Davis set the tone though. That's the problem. He said, "I want to fight in the cage. I want to fight the dude that for let be known." that you trying to fight in that octagon. So you can't go back on that now. You ain't say you want to fight him in a boxing match. You say you want to fight him in an octagon. So don't go back now. Don't try to switch shit up. Like, nah, this ain't Conor and Floyd. You said you wanted to go in the octagon. So go do that. These girls is making these guys look bad because these girls is crossing over more than the guys is.
Bro, listen.
Listen,
this is what I'm saying. I'm saying, bro, I think if I was him, to challenge himself, because I know he's gonna whoop Tevin Farmer's ass anyway. So
he is.
He gonna whoop his ass, man.
But I like Tevin though. That's why I'm a little sad about that, because I like Tevin, but Tevin not gonna win that fight, man.
Tevin's scared. They gotta pay me right. You gotta pay me right. They got to get the check right. You know you're gonna get your ass checked up. That's what's gonna happen. Beat the shit out of his ass. Tank ain't no joke, bro. Tank ain't no look. And this is without experience, bro. You can't, man. That motherfucker's a puncher, man. He's a puncher. He's an athletic puncher. You don't just be TJ Dillashaw. Better shut the fuck up. Get in that boxing ring if you want, bro. You gonna look like me in that bitch versus that boy, man. He gonna make you look like you don't even box, man.
Conor McGregor ain't talking about going in that boxing ring.
What
Conor McGregor going in that boxing ring?
What you say about Conor?
In the octagon.
No, I was saying Conor McGregor set the template for all of that, man, because all these UFC fighters know if they attach their name to a hot boxer, they go get famous. They go get more.
That's true.
They better start attaching to the right one. They better start talking about who's somebody you know.
Yeah, but you know what? You gotta be honest.
Might fuck him up too.
You gotta be honest. Davis is getting bigger purses than Dillashaw getting. So he don't need that fight. Davis is getting bigger purses than Dillashaw.
See, Broner a dog. If you really if he want to be Broner, man, he'll beat the shit out a UFC fighter in the ring. Nah, you got to pick a Floyd, bro. Ain't no more Floyds around. I said this 2 years ago, a year or so ago. I said boxing getting younger, and with that, don't come in here playing. You come pick a Earl Spence. You gonna pick a damn beat down. You gonna pick a ass whooping.
Hey, Earl Spence, that boy right there.
Man, he ain't done shit yet.
Yeah, man.
They won't let him do shit. They won't let him. They don't want him to do shit.
So high, like,
listen, he don't want it with Crawford, man. Every time Errol Spence talks, he talks about everybody else. But then when Terence Crawford comes up, it's like his tone changes a bit, man.
It do. It do.
I mean,
he just ain't trying to be talking.
How you more size to fight Mikey Garcia and Jesse Vargas than Terence Crawford?
Because the fights can actually happen. The man, you talk about a man that have not been able to get fights. I know Mikey Garcia is a sorry ass fight. Mikey Garcia is a garbage fight. But look at this though. This is why Mikey
Garcia called him out. Mikey called him out.
Hold on. This is why Mikey Garcia means something. Because that's the same guy they wanted Terence Crawford. I'm not saying it means something to me, but this the same guy they wanted Terence Crawford to fight at 40 or this or that. And if Earl Smith's going there and wear him out, you're going to be like, oh, the guy I thought would give Terence Crawford problems just got his ass beat by a bigger monster than Terence Crawford. That's the only meaning to that fight. But other than that, Earl Spence is just like finally a fight that can happen. I don't think he want to fight Mikey, though. It's just finally a fight that can happen.
Yeah, I understand that. Look, I understand that. But when you look at that pool of names, you know Jesse Vargas, he a decent boxer, but he can't punch. So that's another Ocampo waiting to happen. Mikey Garcia, you don't belong nowhere near 147. I don't care. And I love Mikey Garcia, but you don't belong nowhere near 147.
I agree.
I disagree.
Yeah. He can't do nothing to nobody up there. He cannot beat Danny Garcia. He can't.
Nope.
And I love Mikey Garcia. But if you put them two Garcias in the ring, Danny walks away with the W.
And the real Garcia that need the cherry is the Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia, the real cherry picker. Danny Garcia out here fighting them names, whoever need be. That's all I'm saying.
Danny Garcia fought Rod Spilka, nigga. Is you serious?
Hey, but he also fighting Sean Porter. He also fought Keith Thurman. Man, Danny Garcia got the best resume in boxing.
Hey, listen, man. I'm just talking shit, my nigga. I'm talking shit.
My nigga Danny out here doing it hard. Mikey got the whack resume. 4 titles, but the resume, boo.
One name.
Danny got is 3 good wins and a lot of people you heard of. Don't qualify that Guerrero fight. We all know Guerrero was washed. Samuel Vargas, what the fuck is that?
It ain't all about wins, though. It ain't all about the wins. It ain't all about the wins.
But what has Danny Garcia done the last 3 years? What has he done?
What would plenty people do if they fought Keith Thurman? It's
Thurman.
plenty people pound for pound that you would say that about if they fought Keith Thurman in the last 3 years. If they fought Sean Porter, they all take L's. It's not easy to beat them. You gotta say, damn, credit.
They had to twist his arm to fight Sean Porter. This fight supposed to been happen already.
Well, hey, sometimes it take time. Sometimes it take time. I've been waiting on somebody to twist Mikey Garcia's arm to do something forever.
Yo, look. They offered him to fight. According to I think it was the WBC that let the quote out. There's like, yo, Danny wasn't interested in that. Who didn't he turn around and fight? Brandon Rios. And then what they do after the fact? They turn that into an eliminator. This fight supposed to be happen. You want to fight Rios.
Yeah, it happened like that sometime. Hey, look, his last 3 fights. What's his last 3 fights? What's his last 3 fights? What's his last 3 fights?
His last 3 is Brandon Rios,
Keith Thurman. And you talking about coming off a loss to Thurman? He took 1 fight. He took 1 fight, and and it was a year. He was off a whole year. He was off a whole year, and now boom, you got Sean Porter. I can't complain. Danny Garcia, he fight prime opponents more than anybody else in boxing. Facts, except for old like the top name prime.
Yeah,
opponents.
because he able. You know why? Because he able to get fights because people think they can beat him.
That's true too.
Okay,
that's true too.
Yeah, but
Danny Garcia don't seem like a threat to nobody. He ain't seem like a threat at 140 to nobody, and he don't.
But that's why you got to give him credit.
I think he's overhyped.
That's why you got to give him credit. That's why. But that's another reason to give him credit. You look at him like the underdog, and he's still going these fights. He's still going.
I'm not saying Danny's trash. I'm not saying that. Danny could box.
Danny's
I'm just
trash.
saying that if we let's not discount the fact that Spence wanted to fight you, and instead of fighting Spence, who you fight? The dude that Spence beat like 3-4 years ago.
A lot of people do. A lot of people gonna do that to Spence. A lot of people.
But then a lot of people gonna get talked about. Then a lot.
Well, what shit? But Mikey Garcia took 2 or 3 years off his career for ducking a Gamboa. So I mean, like, look, the right Garcia is Danny Garcia to me. Like Danny Garcia all day. Matisse, Khan, Peterson, Thurman, Porter, all them boys was prime, and that man got up in there like it is what it is. Let's go. So I can respect that. I can respect.
Who y'all like for that fight though? Who y'all like for that fight?
Porter.
I'm leaning towards Danny.
I'm leaning towards Danny because I've seen
over Mikey Garcia, but like,
because I've seen Porter fight in the big fights, and they don't give him like the score, like unless it was
that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah,
exactly.
man. Like even when he does his work against the other guys, like they just give him. I think just because their work's more clean, he smothers his punches and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like even look at the Granados fight. Like he got injured his hand, but like the fight, they scored the fight. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Porter not gonna get. I don't feel like Porter gonna get a fair shake. I got
man.
Do y'all think he got a chance? Do y'all think he got a chance at knocking him out though?
I got Porter by unanimous.
No,
Porter unanimous.
I'm going with Porter.
I want Porter to win.
I would like for Porter to win, but I feel like Mauricio want to give that belt to Danny. I've been feeling that way for the last couple months. That Mauricio want to give that belt to Danny, man. He making it too easy for him. He making it way easy. Like Porter fought in 2 eliminators. Danny ain't fighting one yet. Retroactively, they made the Brandon Rios fight an eliminator. So you just trying to line him up so he can get a title shot because you want him to hold your title. If you got a pick who's gonna hold your title, I think Mauricio rather Danny hold it than Sean. Because Sean fought in 2 eliminators, but you put him behind Danny. How the fuck that happened? For the Brandon Rios fight. How the fuck that happened? That don't even make sense. The Berto fight was an eliminator. The Granados fight was an eliminator. Sean Porter was already number 1. How the fuck he end up in number 2? That shit don't make sense. Mauricio I'm telling you, Porter not going to get a fair shake, man. He not.
Man. Hey, anything can happen, bro.
Yeah, Porter my nigga, though, man. We got the same barber when he come to Cleveland.
Porter might
there's only one name.
There's
only one name in the lighter weights that makes sense to me right now, and that's Lomachenko. That's it. Shits on everyone. Everyone.
Nah, he don't shit on everyone.
I don't think he goes up to 147. I don't see him going up to 147, but from there, 140 he'll clear up.
He won't even touch 140, my friend. He won't touch 140.
Listen, Lomachenko's ceiling is 140. He ain't gonna do nothing beyond that. 140 is literally his
Yeah,
ceiling.
I agree.
Listen,
He is not beating nobody at 147.
He ain't going to 140. He ain't going to 140, man.
Nah, he'll
135.
go 140. There's nothing left for him at
How
light.
the fuck would Vasyl Lomachenko deal with Josh Taylor? Somebody explain that to me.
Exactly,
Josh Taylor is 5'11", fast as shit, hit hard. That dude to beat Lomachenko at 140.
I don't know, man.
So you think
Lomachenko
to be honest,
at
I've been
135.
convinced ever since he scored Rigondo, man, I do not doubt Lomachenko's ability, man.
Yeah, come on, bro. You talking about this man beating a 122-pound overwashed man, bro.
Oh,
Rigo was like 40 and he a habit. That's not what you gonna deal with at 140. At
Bro, that's
140,
like that's like you fighting your little brother, man. Come on, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, Lomachenko is short as fuck, man. He a little guy. Like,
Bro,
if you stand Ivan Bedenchik from 140, if you stand Ivan Bedenchik from 140 right next to Vasyl Lomachenko, Vasyl gonna look like he ain't eaten 3 years. It's stocky guys up there, and that's the short guys. Because Ivan is short, Regis is short. But then you got Josh Taylor, 5'11". You got what's that other kid? Ryan Martin, 5'11", damn near 6 feet tall. What is Vasyl Lomachenko gonna do to these guys? Some of these guys got these.
It remains
like
to be
Ryan
seen,
Martin
man.
got
It remains to be seen. It remains to be seen. That's the beauty of this sport, and that's why I fucking love it.
Listen, the Lomachenko,
he ain't beat nobody. I agree.
Lomachenko's
He a
big fight.
like,
Lomachenko's got 2 big fights in his career. He's got 2 big fights in his career. He's got Tank that he could fight at 135.
Never. They will never allow that. They will never allow that.
Maybe. Or if Mikey Garcia decides to come down. That's it. He ain't got no more.
Yeah, but think about it. I think Lomachenko versus Davis, I think that's a superb fight. But the thing is, what you got to think about, all these people who are backing these guys, right? Their wallet, someone's wallet is going to go lighter. Whether it's Bob Arum's or Floyd Mayweather, whoever's promoting, someone's wallet is going down. And these guys,
Floyd Mayweather is not going to put Davis in no fight that he could lose.
Exactly.
I'm telling you now.
Exactly.
That's all he got is Davis and Badu Jack. Who the fuck else does he have? Nobody.
Hey, what's his boy? Was it Javon Love that got bust up the other day?
Who?
Yeah, by Peter Quillen.
Yeah, he got his ass kicked.
Like, dog, like the money team is not a team. The money team is Gervonta Davis and Badu Jack. That's it. They ain't got nobody over there. He is not going to put Davis in that fight.
Clicking.
Yeah, I agree with that, though. He ain't going to put Davis in there.
Nah, man.
He going to put him in there with Tevin Farmer. He going to fatten up Davis a little more. Then he probably going to fight the Mexican kid, Bachel. He is not going to put him in there with Lomachenko till Loma start looking old. He not going to put him in there with him.
That's true. So, guys, I want to get your opinion on something else, right? Zuffa boxing. What the fuck? Like, what do you guys think is going to happen with that? Is it even going to come into fruition, or like I'm just?
What are you talking about?
You know, Zuffa boxing. Like, so basically, the guys who own the UFC, they said they were gonna do a boxing promotion now. I think that'll be quite good, man. Just like,
oh, you talking about Dana White's boxing company?
Yeah.
Well, I heard Golden Boy is willing to work with him, so that's their silver lining because I don't see none of these other guys trying to work with him. They probably gonna try to freeze him out. They ain't gonna give the new kid on the block no shine. But I heard Golden Boy is actually willing to work with him, so that's nothing. But to be honest, I don't see that shit getting off the ground. I don't see that shit getting off the ground.
See it
too much competition.
But I heard Dana White
too much competition
because the Golden Boy are going to be promoting. Was it Chuck Liddell, Tito Ortiz 3? So
and nobody want to see that shit. Like I don't want to see Chuck Liddell fighting no more. I don't even want to see that shit no more. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
I don't give a fuck about that shit. Them niggas old as fuck.
To be honest, yeah, I'll be honest with you guys. To be honest, I'm a huge MMA fan.
That's for the check type shit. That ain't even.
I'm a huge MMA fan, but I think now the UFC is going down the toilet. I think watching MMA wise, I think I get more entertainment watching Bellator. Now Bellator are doing good, man. Doing tournaments. There's none of this fucking Conor McGregor love. Like everything's about Conor. When you watch the tournaments, man, I think they're really, really good, man.
Listen, I ain't even gonna front. I jumped off UFC when John Jones fucking did that shit, man.
Yeah.
UFC this much credit and Bellator and all.
Look. MMA is going to be around because it got steam. But UFC, I don't think they're going to be around for too long.
Bellator's the way forward,
y'all
man.
still trying to get Brock Lesnar fights, man. Brock fucking Lesnar. Y'all still trying to get him to have fights with people and shit. Y'all don't got nobody. Y'all trying to get him to fight Daniel Cormier because y'all really don't got nobody. Like y'all can't draw no attention no more.
No one wants to see that.
But
and then you look at the girls. You look at the girls. The only fight in terms of the girls is Chris Cyborg and Nunez. But after that, what you got?
Or Rose Namajunas.
Rose
is
all right.
Rose is gonna fight? What's she gonna have another rematch with Joanna? Ain't nobody for her to fight.
That's all. But that's all they got. That's all I'm saying.
Joanna gonna get her ass beat as well.
No, but shall I tell you the most anticipated fight I'm looking for? MVP versus Paul Semtex Daly. That's gonna be a fucking barn burner. For me, I'm not impressed with MVP. I think he's been fed loads of guys.
You talking about Michael Venom Page?
Yeah, I think he's been fed. He's been
showboating on bums though. He's doing all that flashy shit on Journeyman. Like, man, do that shit to somebody that got a rank before you. But that shit don't qualify. Do that shit to somebody that's in the rank.
Have you guys seen Paul Daly? It's crazy, bro. The way he moves is ridiculous.
Yeah, but he hasn't really fought like his boxing fights against.
He's nice.
Nobody.
Nah, he not. He doing the Eubank shit, smoking mirrors. You doing that shit with guys that don't do nothing, that don't move around, and don't have no attributes. You doing that shit to guys that can't do nothing. That's the Eubank shit. That's Eubank and Arthur Abraham all over again.
Yeah, but when he fights,
Paul stand there in a high guard and let him punch you and don't do nothing and just stand there in a high guard.
When you fight a guy like Paul Daly, who's got 80% knockout power, hands, legs, left hook, it's going to be a barn burner, man. It's going to be an absolute fuck. And it's in
Paul Daly got fucked up by Rory McDonald.
Oh, he's another savage. Fucking savage.
Rory McDonald's old as shit.
No, he's about 32, 33.
Yo, listen, man. The only thing that UFC got going on is Khabib and McGregor, and I'm hoping Shish Khabib could beat his ass. That's all. That's the only UFC shit that I'm even paying attention to.
McGregor's going.
Here's my theory on that fight.
Khabib about to get
put
knocked
that left
out.
on him. He gonna put that left.
McGruber gets tired. Shish Khabib don't get tired. That dude, the whole fucking round, the whole fucking fight, he all over you. He is all over you.
That's true,
like
man.
that.
But Khabib ain't never faced no power like Conor McGregor.
Yeah, but Conor
and you're forgetting when Khabib came back, he fought a guy called I can't remember. Michael, yeah, and he got rocked.
Bro, Conor McGregor is gonna
listen, man. I seen Khabib get kicked right in his fucking head, and that dude just kept coming forward. He ain't even get shot. He got kicked right in his fucking head.
Connor's a different beast,
if you
bro.
take the head kicks,
Conor picked him for a reason, homie. Like, Conor ain't gonna take no fights he know he can't win.
Connor's gonna whoop his ass,
guys, one at a time.
What is Conor McGregor gonna do right now for a payday?
Bro, he could have got a Diaz
rematch.
He could have got a Diaz rematch.
Bro,
I ain't trying to
see him fight Diaz again. I don't even want to see that shit.
Guys,
bro,
the fact is,
trilogy.
How long?
Bro, the trilogy that would have made money, man.
That would have been. I went to the second.
Bro, I would watch the Nate Diaz and McGregor fight, fam. That shit would be dope. That shit, I would watch that shit.
I went to see it live, right?
McGregor is gonna apply pressure on Khabib and knock Khabib the fuck out.
First round.
We gonna see. We gonna see. You know what? You might
He's gonna knock that boy out.
Khabib about to get knocked out, homie.
Remember,
the first round.
Hold on.
Knock him out in the first round.
Remember, we said Josie Aldo got everything. 13 seconds, bam, finished.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think is going to happen with the Khabib fight. If it doesn't,
same thing happened to Eddie. The underground king
mauled him. If Conor doesn't knock him out in the first round, Khabib will maul him over 5 rounds, guaranteed.
I don't know about that.
No, look, Cody, you saw.
Man, when the last time Conor had a UFC fight? When the last time?
He had a boxing fight.
Been like
he went 12 rounds or almost shit. Like he went late.
If it's stand up, Khabib gonna get his ass kebabbed. That's all I like.
Khabib is gonna be kebab.
Yeah, he gonna get fucked up.
We gonna see. That's all I
stand
can
up.
say.
He getting kicked in the head. He getting fucked up.
All I know is Khabib got the right style. That's all I can say. Khabib got the right style. He got momentum. He's been active.
He does, bro. I agree. I agree, but at the end of the day, McGregor has movement, and I'm pretty sure he knows how to by now how to counter that fucking takedown shit. Like he's been working.
Man, look, McGregor been spending the last year editing videos of Paulie Malignaggi. All right,
I don't know.
Ain't been doing
I don't know.
Shit.
I don't
know
about
so I don't trust shit like that. I'm
gonna smoke a joint and I'll be back.
I don't think McGregor got the passion for that shit no more.
He my dude just got done smoking the joint. You already smoked the joint, bro.
But he's not finna go in there and just let this man knock him out, though, bro.
You smoke too much, bro.
Look. When you lose the passion, you end up getting pieced up by Amanda Nunes like Rousey did. When you don't got that passion, that you don't care no more, that you really not even really in it like that, he doing everything but fighting. He taking pictures on yachts. You know what I'm saying? He going to court throwing dollies at buses. That dude don't look like he want to be in that cage no more. You got a Floyd Mayweather payday. Anybody else would have retired on that. That means you don't really want to be fighting, but it's one more payday for you to get, so you gonna get it. And then if you get beat, which is possible, you gonna retire. McGregor don't want you. Just got a Mayweather payday, dog. Look at Chino. Chino got up out of here.
I hear you, bro. But McGregor is a monster, fam.
I heard Chino working out. He about to come back.
Chino is not about to come back. He is fat and happy. Happy.
I heard.
I think he got a cartel. I think he got.
You're talking about Tito Ortiz and Chuck Liddell?
Nah, I'm talking about.
You talking about Chino?
Marcos Maidana.
Chino. Marcos Maidana is not coming back, bro. That dude is out of here.
He's not coming back.
I heard Maravilla coming back too.
I saw that shit. I almost started laughing.
Hey, if Maidana comes back, he ain't gonna fight nobody, bro.
They told Sergio sit the fuck down. His manager told him. He said he won't come back. I said, nah, bro, you need to sit the fuck down. His knee's too bad, man.
Oh yeah.
No go. Sergio is done. He can't be an old man fighting that style he was trying to fight. Done.
But at the same time, you know what it is? Chavez ain't shit, and you got to think about that. Chavez ain't shit. He ain't.
Man, Chavez gonna beat the shit out of Sergio, man. He too young.
He might. I don't know. It's just when I see that he ain't shit, and I think about that Canelo fight, and I'm like, yo, damn, Chavez ain't shit. Like, shit, you suck, bro.
He's never been nothing. Like, when was he ever good? He had a couple of good wins when he was a cruiserweight. And that's it.
That was
the best I ever seen Chavez was in the. I think what was it? The Andy Lee fight. I think it was Andy Lee. That's the best I ever seen him. I think it was Andy Lee.
He took the pay from Canelo and set up the Triple G shit. That's all that was. Hell, I'll be forgetting him and Canelo even fucking fought. That's how much a joke that was.
That's because they ain't fight. That was not a fight. That was a glorified sparring match. He was his sparring partner for the Triple G fight.
That was them looking out for that name and getting him a decent payday. That's what that was.
Yeah, man, and plus, I didn't think he even threw a punch, man. He just sat on the ropes with his hands high up.
Yeah, exactly.
He's garbage.
That's the most pointless fucking pay-per-view. I'm glad I ain't buy that shit. I don't know how the fuck anybody can fork over money for that shit.
On top of that, they tried to do that WWE shit with Golovkin.
Oh, Golovkin, you are next, my friend.
They set that shit all the way up for anybody that was willing to buy and watch. That was a setup.
Golovkin, you are next, my friend.
That shit was pay-per-view?
That shit was pay-per-view.
Oh man,
fucking
I ain't buy that shit.
No good damn well. I felt like I watched that one on my TV for some reason. I had to watch that shit free. Ain't no way. But if I paid for that, I should smack myself right now.
Oh yeah, wait. Who you guys got in this Canelo versus Golovkin too?
I'm leaning towards Golovkin. If I felt Canelo was going to win, I would just say that. But he don't look good to me, man. He really don't. He's slim. He wearing shit on his knees. He acting funny. I know he upset. Motherfuckers been trolling him all year, so I know he upset. And I think he gonna come forward and he gonna get hit more.
Yeah, man. I think he's gonna go for the gusto, and then he'll gas out.
Man, he ain't on them. He ain't on Clembo. He ain't on that Clembo. So all them Clembo benefits is out of here. The Clembo benefits is out of here. You don't have your bronchodilator. You don't have your muscle retention. You gotta stay trim now, which is probably why he ain't get big at all, because you know you can't be on your Clembo now. So you don't have that to help you lose weight. I don't trust him, man.
GGG.
GGG.
He can't stop.
Why
He
is y'all
can't
calling
beat
me?
this
What
dude.
y'all want?
He can't beat this dude that can't punch to the body. I don't want his shit about Canelo and his greatness. That man old, bruh. Punch his face off, Canelo. Showing me
Listen,
old.
man. It ain't that Triple G is so good. It ain't that Triple G. I said this shit last year. It's not that Triple G is so good. It's that Canelo, people think he better than what he is. And I'm always gonna remember you as the dude that spent all that time fighting Kermit Centron.
Yeah, you know what
Lopez.
finds surprising, yeah? Whenever I ask people for their pound for pound, Canelo's never in it.
He ain't in mine.
Shouldn't be.
Why would he be? Why would he be though? Why would he be?
No.
Look at all his
for what?
look
For
at all
Chavez?
his biggest wins.
For Chavez?
All Canelo's
For
biggest
Khan?
wins controversial. You could say went either way. Look at this last Triple G fight. It's a lot of people like myself that think Triple G beat him.
Yeah, Triple G.
Floyd wiped the floor with him. I thought Landy Lara beat him.
Yeah,
look at all his biggest wins on his career. Look at Cotto. I thought Cotto beat him.
Damn. Cotto is his biggest win. I don't know about Cotto, but shit, some people said it was closer. Hey,
listen. He beat Cotto. He beat Cotto. He beat Cotto. But that's saying that Floyd beat Cotto more convincingly than you. That Pacquiao beat Cotto more convincingly than you, and you bigger and younger than them. You see what I'm saying? You never win these big fights in a big way. You never make a statement.
Exactly. So why would anybody have in top five? Like all of his, he you know what I mean? He haven't convinced me. Like you got to get a clear win. Look at Lomachenko, for example. He had a clear win over Rigondeaux. He had a clear win over
That's a bad one, though. That's bad, bro. Yo, that's a bad one, bro.
No, I'm just giving you an example.
Linares is the best.
Right?
Linares is the best.
And he had a clear win over Gary Russell Jr. So those are clear wins.
Okay,
this is
yeah,
people
Gary,
got Lomachenko ahead of Canelo, even though Canelo got more fights and got a little more experience. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
what Canelo got is more little men with familiar names on his resume. That's what he got. That's why when motherfuckers talk about Canelo resume, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dog? Shane Mosley? Is that what you talking about? Get Canelo.
He got blown up welterweights on his fucking resume. Like fucking Jose Cito Lopez. He got a lot of that shit. Alfonso Gomez.
Fights well, man. He just need to win some big fights.
Get out of here, bro.
Like people like Aleida Alvarez got one big fight and one big win. He got like 5 big fights, no big wins. And that's just facts, bro. He outdid him quick.
It's the truth. Chavez is the clearest win he ever had. That's the clearest Canelo win I ever seen. Like, yeah, Canelo won that fight. I don't even got to score this shit. He won.
Yeah, but you can't really count that.
Chavez.
Chavez ain't shit. I'm talking about an elite fighter that he fought. He fought at least 4 elite fighters, and he haven't had a clear win against none of them. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Mayweather, you lost, and you tried to rob Floyd. 114, you tried to rob
Ross
Floyd.
tried to rob Floyd.
So we got Floyd beat you. We got Cotto that gave you a run for your money. We got Lara, who people think beat you. We got Triple G, who people think beat you. You ain't never really beat nobody in the clear. Like,
no clear win.
He ain't got the hunger to beat it though. He giving everything. Like everybody come to your fight, you ain't gonna be as hungry as the people like an Alvarez or some shit like that to come in. Nah, that's why he ain't there, man. But I mean, he an alright fighter, but he definitely ain't no pound for pound great right now. I mean, he tried. It's about Danny Garcia level to me. I see it on their fight.
Nah, I ain't even gonna give him Danny Garcia because Danny Garcia fought guys that was favored to beat him. Khan was favored to beat him. Batista was favored to beat him, and he beat Canelo.
Yeah, but still, a Lara and a Trout fight and a Triple G fight, they fight good people. But Danny Garcia just do the more prime names. Danny Garcia keep the shit prime, where Canelo done fought an older Mayweather, lost.
Danny Garcia
still can't win.
Danny Garcia knocking out Amir Khan in 4 rounds is better than anything on Canelo. Better than anything on his resume. Look at his resume. Who the fuck did you beat like that? That it was like that? Nobody. Aside from Amir Khan. And you needed 2 more rounds than Danny did to knock this
Nah, he ain't
motherfucker
getting
out.
no
Danny
credit. Nah, he ain't
got
getting
him
no
out of there in
credit for
4.
that Khan. He ain't getting no credit for that fight. That Khan
Danny got
Canelo.
him out of there in 4. Canelo needed 6. For the same dude.
That Khan
Canelo
Canelo shit
shit.
ain't
And
even
I
credible.
don't care.
That's not even talking about Khan Canelo. That's a boy. That's one of the worst jokes boxing ever played on
Canelo
him.
ain't shit.
Triple G ain't either. Triple G
Yeah,
ain't no
Triple
pound
G
for
ain't a
pound.
pound. No, he's not. He's not. He ain't. He got to prove something. You know, he was playing all them idiot games, and then he ran up against Danny Jacobs, who ain't won either, and still in there going 7-5, 6-6. You know, needing decisions. They got to prove themselves, man. They got to prove themselves versus the names, bro. Your guys, you know, Danny Jacobs go win the belt at 168 and look like the man up there. Maybe you get more credit. To then, nah,
you guys still debating, bro. You guys are getting in, bro. You guys are putting in some hours, bro. What you talking about now?
Well, Danny Jacobs might become an IBF champion. Danny Jacobs might become an IBF champion, so that's saying something.
Danny Jacobs, who's he? What? Triple G's the champion.
Nah, he about to fight Sergey.
You can get a belt, but it doesn't mean you're the real champion. Triple G's the real champion, isn't it? Or Canelo, whoever
How
is
you
that.
the real champion when you wanted to fight Vanez?
You ain't you have to be a name.
He should have fought Vanez. It's that simple.
I ain't talking about that, bro. Triple G's the real
dude.
This
Why
guy.
would you fight a dude that ain't fought in 2 years and don't even campaign in your weight class? That's ridiculous. It's out of control.
Bro, you can have a belt, but you're not going to be recognized until you fight Triple G. That's it, bro.
Oh, but we going to recognize Triple G for fighting Vanez or for fighting Brook? It's out of control. Brook was out of control.
Or fighting Curtis
Canelo.
Stevens.
You just
or
Canelo catch
Dominic Wade. Ricky fucking Rubio and all them dudes. Like, get out of here. Triple G overrated too. Fuck him.
Yeah, but he needs to fight.
Triple G need a big win, bro.
I just did a whole video on that. Like, yo, Triple G is overrated. He got a decent middleweight resume. If I hold Danny Garcia resume up to yours, whose is better? Danny's or yours?
But Triple G ain't no Hall of Famer, man. The truth be told, if he don't beat Canelo, man, he ain't even got a case, bro. Like, to me, don't even talk about the man Hall of Fame.
They're not gonna put you in there for David Lemieux. I'm gonna tell you that shit. They ain't gonna put you in the Hall of Fame for David Lemieux.
That's not worthy.
Yeah, I agree, Khalil. I agree, but you know how they are, though. You know, even if he lose, they're gonna put him in there. But you know how they are. But I'm just saying, without that Canelo, bro, you ain't got nobody's case. None.
What we gonna put you in there for? Daniel Gill or Daniel Jacobs?
Yeah. Yes, boys. The
Fuck
Mac
outta
is
here,
back.
man.
The Mac is back, as Tyson Fury once said.
Listen, Tyson Fury. All Tyson Fury do is kiss people and take a life, bro.
Look. Tyson Fury has a better way better resume than Triple G. Way better.
No. Listen to me. I just come out of the shower and I've just heard this talk about middleweights, right? If you're gonna talk middleweights, if you're talking middleweights, boys, then listen. I'm telling you, the guy who spanks Triple G over 12 rounds is my guy Billy Joe Saunders. He will outbox Triple G. He will outbox Canelo. He won't knock him out, but my guy.
Billy Ho.
Tell your boy Billy Joe he might watch out for Boo Boo first.
Yeah, Andrade's coming to.
Hey, y'all sleep, man. Y'all sleeping if you don't think Billy Joe can beat them.
Don't sleep on Billy Joe Saunders, bro. Listen, look what
he gonna school. He gonna school.
Billy Joe Saunders told fucking Eubank Jr. that Triple G would beat him and fucking Eubank Jr. on the same day. I ain't had no confidence in him.
Exactly. He had no. He said,
he was a youngin' then. He was a youngin' then.
Nah. That's what he said. Though.
That was like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
that was 2 years ago.
Nah, it was just some youngin' shit. He was on some youngin' shit. He had
Listen. Boo, he better not sleep on Boo Boo. Better not sleep on Boo Boo, boy.
Yeah, he going back. He gonna school Andre, man. Get ready.
Man.
Get ready. Go give him that homework lesson.
Do not sleep on Billy Joe Saunders. You guys, listen.
Sleeping on him. I'm sleeping on him. I got my duvet and my pillow. I'm sleeping on him.
He'll pull out.
I'm not sleeping on him, bro. I said he'll beat Canelo. He'll beat Canelo. He ain't beating Triple G though.
Guys,
who does
He'll beat Canelo to pulling out.
Looks into the crowd. Tell me, Come on.
What, who looks at the crowd?
Saw Daniel Gill.
Mayweather been doing that. Mayweather been doing that all day. Mayweather been doing that when he was fighting Madonna. Like,
we're talking about Mayweather, bro. We're talking about Billy.
You asked a question. You asked a question. Who does that? Mayweather does. That's where he got it from. Mayweather does that. Like, you asked a question.
Listen,
Billy Bill
I know you love Mayweather, but the thing is, we're talking.
No, I don't love Mayweather. What you mean I love? Why would you say I love Mayweather? You asked a question. Who does that? And I say Mayweather.
We're talking about middleweights. We're talking about middleweights.
Yeah, but I'm talking about you talking about what he did. That's what he did. He said he looked in the crowd. Mayweather been doing.
I'm not basing it just on that. I'm just saying, who does that to someone like a caliber of fighter like Daniel Gill? Tell me who does it. Who's
Daniel Gill? Caliber? Like who?
I know you're not trying to blow up Daniel Gill, over there.
Bro. Like
get the fuck out of here,
calm down. Hey, calm down. You gonna get that work, bro. You can't be saying stuff like that. Come on, God. You know what I mean? Like, come on, like you can't be saying that. Daniel Gill, who's he?
Talking about what Daniel Gill is the crown jewel Triple G resume? Is that what he's saying? That because he beat Daniel Gill, he for real?
Daniel Gill, who does that to Daniel? You know, but what I'm saying, guys, is who does that to him? No caliber of fighter. My man's a knockout artist. Daniel Gill is the last
knocking out who though? Knocking out who though?
David Lemieux, bro. Not
who
Daniel
is he
Gill.
knocking out?
So Daniel Lemieux, that's the guy.
David Lemieux. David Lemieux. David Lemieux.
Yeah.
David
Who
Lemieux.
does that to him?
What about Martin Murray then?
That's the guy. Sorry, I keep getting them mixed up. That's the one I meant. Sorry, guys. But yeah.
David
Lemieux. Listen, David
Cotto
Lemieux's another Gassiev man. David Lemieux's another Gassiev man.
No, he's talking about David Lemieux.
Yeah.
David Lemieux.
So who is David Lemieux?
God.
So I mean, it's still the same person we talking about. What's the difference between the two?
No, but what I'm saying is, if you watch that fight with Billy Joe Saunders, right? What Billy Joe Saunders did to him, nobody's ever done that to him. Nobody's ever done that to David Lemieux.
Nobody like
man. David was a bomb, man. Like Billy. I'm glad Billy did that to him. Billy. That's Billy. He ain't gonna do that Triple G, bro. Like you ain't doing that to them, man. They're different caliber fighters. I mean,
well, my opinion. Listen, like I said, everyone's entitled.
You telling me that because Billy Joe Saunders beat David Lemieux, that's the crown jewel? Shit,
yeah.
I'd have took an Andy Lee over David Lemieux. Shit.
Andy Lee, man. But all I'm saying is,
I'd have took Eubank over.
Don't sleep
David
on Billy
Lemieux.
Joe Saunders. Don't sleep on it. That's all I'm
well,
gonna say.
He's sleeping on Mike Murray. Why he ain't fight Mike Murray?
David Lemieux.
I heard Murray pulled out of that one.
He pulled out. He pulled out, bro. He pulled out. Murray came out and said, "Look, why is he 2 shows he pulled out on that? You don't want to work with Martin Murray. Martin Murray is a real legend. Martin Murray beat Sergio Martinez. He knows how to be
a real legend, bro. Come on,
he's a real legend. He'll give Billy Joe that way. He knows how to cut down the ring on them movements, bro.
Billy Joe. From a fighter's position, are you gonna fight Martin Murray or are you gonna fight who's he fight next? Andrade? Which one would you listen? If I'm a fan, if I'm gonna watch something, I'd rather watch him fight Andrade than Martin Murray.
He could have fought both.
Do you think that makes financial sense on Frank Warren's side to fight Martin Murray in a small show in London or get the big money fight with Andrade?
But he could fight both. Why not take both?
They fighting in Rhode Island, man. Yeah, you acting like he fighting fucking Andre at the Garden. They're fighting in Rhode Island. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
I'm gonna say this much.
Okay.
Billy is underrated, but don't gas him just because he beat David Lemieux. You beating G sloppy seconds, man. Matter of fact, you beating Rubio sloppy seconds.
He's seconds.
Rubio sloppy seconds.
No. I'm not just basing it on that. I'm basing it on his skill set, and I think personally,
he beat a young Chris Eubank though. I'll give him that. That's a credible win on his resume.
Yeah.
What Chris
Chris
Eubank Jr. Andy
Oh, if he schooled Demetrius Andre, he should be on your pound for pound list.
Well, no, that's when Chris Eubank was a really good, and people was hailing him up there. So I'll give him that one.
Yeah, I get
But listen, at the end of the day, they're both undefeated.
If he come across the water again and school another person, Andre beat him 9+, put him on the pound for pound list. He deserves it.
No, but listen,
well, you talk what?
It makes sense. They're both undefeated.
Bill Joe, young, undefeated, and he promised. And if he slap up Andre in his own country on his own turf, it's a great win for him. It's a great win.
Listen, at the end of the day,
Former undefeated champion. He came across the water. Slap up.
guys,
That'll be a prime former undisputed. Prime former champion. He come across the water to slap up, and he had the most clear victory at middleweight and the best victory at middleweight if he clearly beat Andre. Kelly.
guys, listen. At the end of the day, you have to face the facts, okay? Rather, someone was saying, "Oh, why didn't he fight Martin Murray?" Would you rather him fight Martin Murray, or would you rather him fight?
I would rather never see Martin Murray fight again. I don't never want to see Martin Murray fight again. Facts.
Thank you.
I ain't hating, but I never would watch Martin Murray fight again.
But he could have theoretically fought both Martin Murray and this Andrade.
Well, we lucky we didn't see Martin Murray because that's a waste of time.
That is just completely nonsense.
Hey,
said that, man.
No, he's not.
What's the top 10 heavyweights of all time to y'all?
All time?
You know,
Lennox Lewis.
Lennox Lewis?
Lennox Lewis. Yeah, Lennox Lewis up in there.
Lennox Lewis is a top 10 heavyweight of all time, bro.
I can make some names that some people don't even know, man. You know what I'm saying? Sam Lamford, I'll put in there. You know what I'm saying? Like top 10. You can put like, you know what I mean? It depends because people got different eras. You have to go back though, but like a lot of people put Lennox Lewis.
What we talking about? All-time heavyweights?
Yeah, all time. Yeah.
What we rating it on? Greatness or skill? Because if we going off of skill, then you can't have Gene Tooney in the same place as say Lennox Lewis. It's a different world entirely. If we talking about greatness, you gotta have your Jack Dempsey's, your Gene Tooney.
Jack Dempsey ain't getting
Dempsey.
Get out here. Gene Tooney ain't getting
Dempsey.
He fight the black fight.
Round, man. He was round. He was round.
Get out of here. One time, they ain't getting in there, man. They never fought the black fighters. Get out of here.
Jack Johnson.
Get out of here. Jack Johnson. That's what. Yeah, there you go. Sam Lamford. You know what I mean? There's Harry Woods. Get out of here already.
Rocky Marciano.
Somebody got. I'm very Rocky Marciano in the top 10.
Rocky Marciano.
You can't have game length.
Sonny, listen. Ali.
No.
Not putting Mike Tyson in it.
I'm not putting Rocky Marciano in no fucking top 10, bro. You out your mind, man.
Yeah.
He fought all those old ass black fighters.
I'm not even.
It wasn't even a lot. It was like a couple of them.
Yeah, that's right.
Long as my list got Larry Holmes in it, I'm cool.
At the top, you gotta think about
when he was like
Joe
30
Louis
years
and
old, bro. He
Muhammad
was
Ali
young fuck when he retired, man, because he ain't want to fight all them Listons and those Floyd Pattersons of the world.
Yeah. Hey,
you gotta put it's number one is
IQ Boxing Academy. He got Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, Ali needs to be in the top 10. I agree with him, man. I agree with him right there.
Now, I'm gonna put it like this. I don't put Mike in my top 10. I put him in my top 15.
Larry Holmes as well.
Damn.
Yeah, Larry Holmes.
Larry Holmes definitely top 10.
Mike is not a top 10 heavyweight, man. You got George Foreman. You got Larry Holmes. You got Sonny Liston. You got Muhammad Ali.
Sonny Liston
you got
over
Tyson.
both.
You got both. Look. Compare Mike Tyson's career, right? Compare it to the Klitschko brothers. Honest to God, who had a better career?
Longevity wise, the Klitschko.
Mike Tyson. Hold up. No. Hey, let me do this one. Mike Tyson beat Larry Holmes and he beat Michael Spinks. Enough said, bruv. There's not more to talk about. Michael Spinks, one of the greatest light heavyweights.
And Larry Holmes never been stopped by stoppage. Mike Tyson's the only guy to ever stop him. Mike Tyson, what I give you. I give you Larry Holmes. Look,
no, you can't give me. I'm taking that, bro. And Michael Spinks.
Give you Larry Holmes.
Get out of here.
Michael Spinks. Bro,
no. Vanity. Tell me vanity. Hey, tell me what? No. You got to understand, yeah. Michael Spinks ain't never lost. He beat Larry Holmes, right? So you tell me who Vitali's got gone better than Michael Spinks and Larry Holmes. I'm waiting.
Hold on. Hold on. We talking an all-time great list. We not just talking about accomplishments. Who had a longer reign? Who fought more top contenders?
Nah, I don't try that, man. I don't care about that. It's names, bro. You just said names, and now you're just changing the equation, bro. That's what it is.
We're talking about an all-time great list. You gotta look at everything.
You gotta put Mike in the top 10.
You gotta look at everything.
Bro, are you trying to IQ? If you're trying to say right out here in front of the whole YouTube that you have Vitaly Klitschko has a better resume than Mike Tyson, bro, I don't know what to say to you, bro. I don't know what to say to you. You can't be doing that, bro. Like I expect better than you. I can't. I don't.
Listen. I'm probably one of the biggest Mike Tyson fans you ever gonna meet. Probably one of the biggest. But I don't have no illusions about Mike. It's too many good heavyweights to just put him in the top 10. It's too many. About a lot of guys.
Yeah, but the Klitschko's ain't one of them.
Ain't one of them, man. The Klitschko's ain't doing nothing. Mike Tyson. Man, Klitschko lost to
Vladimir's record.
Bird, man. Hold on. Who he lose to though? He lost to Chris Bird, bro. He lost to Chris Bird. What are you talking about, bro? He lost to Chris Bird. He got stopped on his stool.
Danny McBride. And what's the other dude?
What Mike Tyson you talk about? What Mike Tyson? What Mike Tyson? What Mike Tyson you talk about? Mike Tyson you talk about? So what? Look, what Mike Tyson are you talking
about? The baddest man on the planet.
I saw this. I saw this going. Mike came up short. Mike came up short a few times, though. Mike came up short a few times.
Yeah, listen.
Douglas was not no A-level fighter. He was not no A-level
Mike
fighter.
Tyson, bro.
He beat him.
Sonny Liston wasn't even Mike Tyson, fam. What you mean,
bro? Well, I wouldn't go that far because Sonny Liston is just another generation's Mike Tyson. I wouldn't go that far.
Fam.
But y'all gotta stop getting smacked whenever somebody say Buster Douglas beat him in his prime.
Okay.
We talking about the same motherfucker.
But we all know Tyson.
Now,
we all know Tyson was more focused.
Did a guy like Buster Douglas beat Vladimir?
Why do we always?
Hey, I would put Sonny Liston over Mike Tyson, bro. I would go Liston over Mike Tyson for sure.
Why would you not
put it this way?
Floyd Patterson got that work. Come on, bro.
Yeah, you don't know who he beat though. Like who
I just told you.
I'm gonna Floyd Patterson. Who he beat though? Who else he beat?
Floyd Patterson got that work, as I told you.
Bro,
hey, he didn't get knocked, like he said.
I just talking.
He didn't get knocked out. He didn't get knocked out. He didn't get knocked out by no Buster Douglas. And he look, stop Floyd Patterson twice. Ali, you got Ali twice. Cool, bro.
Buster Douglas okay. Hey, Buster Douglas could beat most guys these days. Like he could probably give up.
Buster Douglas. Come on, dog. This is what I mean. This is exactly what the Mike let that shit happen, bro. You gotta stop acting like somebody didn't beat him. Mike let that shit happen. You let Buster Douglas beat you. You let Buster Douglas
he just lost his mother.
He wasn't training right.
He just lost his mother, though.
That mean his mind not supposed to be on it.
He was gonna go in there. He was gonna go in there and fuck him up.
Buster Douglas is not supposed to beat the baddest man on the planet. If you the baddest man on the planet, why the fuck Buster Douglas beat you?
You just said he wasn't really training.
But whose fault is that?
Yo, Sonny Liston.
Mike Tyson.
We both know the healthy Mike Tyson.
Fam. He did knock that nigga out, though.
That's like the focus Broner shit. That's the focus Broner shit. That's the focus.
Yeah, Sonny Liston got to take that, dog. Sonny Liston over Tyson. He got to take that. Sonny Liston got to go over Tyson.
Since Broner's fucking up now. No, hold on. Since Broner's fucking up now, and he ain't the motherfucking 4-division champion or whatever now and shit. Motherfuckers want to hate on him, but when this nigga was undefeated, niggas want to ride the wave.
Yeah.
Tell
him, Dante. Tell him.
Yeah. Hold on.
Look, EJ know Liston is over.
I don't agree with that. The reason why I don't agree with that is because your career cannot be judged off your first part of your career and then say the second half of your career don't count. That's bullshit, bro. Mike Tyson.
All right, what happened? All right, now I'm gonna ask you. What happened in the second half?
Yeah, that's what I said. So I know Mike Tyson is my top 10.
Didn't he?
My top 10.
But when Tyson was reigning full, he was the fucking most untouchable heavyweight of all time.
Exactly. But his whole career, you have to take his whole career into
I understand.
You can't just
I understand.
You can't just keep the first part of his career and say, "Oh yeah, this is how bad he was," but in the second part of his
But he was young when he first got into the game, fam. How long you want
Sonny
him to
Liston.
reign?
Sonny
How long do
Liston,
you
bro.
want him to reign?
Huh?
Nah, dog.
Butterbean.
You gotta keep. Look, you gotta.
Bro, he
keep
was
being
19 when he
it comes
first
to Mike.
started knocking niggas out.
This what I'm. This, but hold on.
15.
Break it down like this. Break it down like this. Had he won the Holyfield fight, had he won the Lennox, you came up against some real A-level guys. You came up short, bro.
Oh my God.
Yo. Who is y'all?
You stick
Y'all
around.
arguing Sonny Liston. Y'all arguing Sonny Liston, Mike Tyson. That's what y'all arguing.
Sonny Liston's above Mike Tyson, man.
Yes, he is, bro.
What the fuck?
Two Cleveland Williams knockouts. Floyd Patterson, too. Come on, bro. Yeah. Let that shit ride, bro. Let that one ride.
Whatever. I'll let it ride. Whatever.
You gotta let that one ride. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson came up short a few times.
Yeah, but
right?
that don't exclude the fact that he's still in the top 10, though. That's just saying.
I don't know if he in the
Sonny
top
Liston
10.
have him in the top 10, in your opinion.
I don't know if he in the top 10.
Mike Tyson, no, everyone talk about Mike Tyson, bro. Everyone talk about Mike Tyson. That's what I'm saying.
George Foreman go. George
Foreman's up in there as well. Yeah, George Foreman up in there as well.
I ain't sure if Tyson in the top 10.
Fucking Joe Fraser, all them dudes up in there. I'll leave enough of them dudes there. You know what I mean? Enough of them dudes there. You can't have them freaking. You can't have it. Listen, Mike Tyson, you know what time it is. When Mike Tyson is on his game, ain't no one fuck with Mike when he's on his game. You
Man,
know
I ain't putting Mike over Evander. I'm not
No
putting
one.
Mike over Evander Holyfield.
On his game on the regular. Why gotta be iffy? Like nah.
I'm not putting Mike Tyson over Evander Holyfield. I'm not doing it.
No one's doing that. No one's doing that.
Okay, all right. So where's Spot at? Where's Spot?
Why? We said top 10.
Run down that list.
Okay, he not over.
Who you got number one? Like
I'm just gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you who he not over. He not over Muhammad Ali. He not over Joe Louis. He not over Jack Johnson. He not over Larry Holmes. He not over George Foreman.
He beat Larry Holmes.
Larry Holmes?
Yeah, later. Okay, later. Later, he came out of retirement for that.
Hold on. Larry Holmes went on to beat Ray Mercer, and he went on to beat guys.
Oh my God, man. Okay,
Yeah,
we're gonna take one out of prime fight.
EJ.
What?
So we're gonna take one fight. We're gonna take one
when
fight.
Mike Tyson beat Larry Holmes wasn't the same Larry Holmes.
No, but what I'm saying,
bro.
hey, Dwayne, what I'm trying to say to you is that if people were saying that, but then did Larry Holmes ever get stuck again in his grip? The bottom line is he took the fight. He was doing all right with Mike Tyson, and Larry Holmes never been stopped before. He's the only guy. Look, even Evander Holyfield, all them guys never stopped him, bro. Like Mike.
So who you got ahead of who? You got Frankie Randall ahead of Roberto Duran because
Why you asking him a question? But you asking the question. Why you asking the question?
Roberto Duran.
Why you asking the question?
Oh, EJ giving him credit.
You got IQ.
You giving him credit.
So you have D Jesus over Duran then on the all-time great list.
Nah, we talking about heavyweights right now, so let's stick to heavyweights, bro.
But that's the same principle, though. That's the same principle.
Nah. I'm gonna put that retroactive for Tyson. Now I'm gonna get Liston over Tyson, bro. Just got to, man. It got to. You talking about 2 years off?
You Liston beat, right? You ain't
2 years off. I just told you, Cleveland Williams 2 knockouts. Floyd Patterson 2 knockouts.
Who's Cleveland Williams beat?
Hey, brother, I seen the fights. It's good. He's a good ass fighter. I don't know all they fights like that, but I don't know everybody Mike Tyson beat.
You don't know who Cleveland Williams beats.
Yeah, I've seen some of his fights, not all of them. I'm not gonna tell you that, but I ain't seen all the Buster Douglas fights either. He knocked the fuck out of Mike Tyson.
When he caught that
EJ, hold on. EJ, hold on. Have I seen all the? Have I seen all the Buster Douglas fights? No, I haven't seen all Buster Douglas fights, but he knocked Mike Tyson the fuck out. That's just that.
I have. I've seen no Cleveland Williams fight. That's what I'm talking about.
No, I said all Buster Douglas fights.
No, you ain't. That's what I'm saying. That's why I
have it. But I still don't have him over Sonny Liston. No.
Listen. He got shot in his leg, yeah. And when he fought Ali, he wasn't the same guy. But I'm telling you, yeah, Cleveland was a nice guy. But we're talking about Mike Tyson here, bro. You know what I mean? Mike Tyson must be style. We talking about top 10. No. Mike gets a bringing. Mike gets the bringing. That's what I'm saying to you. Where you want to put him?
Mike is like number 12. He like number 12.
Yeah, but
I'm not putting Tyson over Joe Frazier.
IQ, who you got then? Tell me your top 10 IQ. But tell me your top 10, bro. Go ahead, tell me your top 10.
Believe me, you should.
Now, hey, ask you a question. IQ, who's your top 10? IQ, simple question. You said you got him 12. IQ, you said you got him 12. Who's your top 10?
I got him 12 or 11.
Yeah, so who's your 10? Who's your 10?
He ain't 10. It's going. I'm gonna just put names.
No order, no particular order.
You gotta have Muhammad Ali. You gotta have your Joe Louis. You gotta have your George Foreman. You gotta have your Larry Holmes. You gotta have your Joe Frazier. You gotta have your Evander Holyfield. Your Lennox Lewis. You gotta have him. Riddick Bowe. You can't forget about Big Daddy Bowe. You gotta tie in your James. Tie in your Jack.
You missed. I didn't hear that one. I ain't that one.
It seems like you're trying not to put Tyson in that bitch, bro.
It's not that I'm not.
Bro, I kind of feel like Riddick Bowe would have gave Mike Tyson that work. Riddick Bowe would have gave Tyson that work. I'm just saying.
What?
He would have gave Mike Tyson that work. I'm just saying.
Y'all asleep, man.
Listen. You know what? She discount Mike. I'm from being the top 10 anyway.
IQ, man, your IQ, bro. You know what I mean? You blowing your batteries on your phone.
Hey, I tell you who gonna put up there soon. When Dillian whoop the shit out of these 3 names y'all keep riding around his bag, he gonna be the top 5. Damn it! There you go. When he whooped the shit out of all these names y'all carrying around this little AJ lunch pail, Dillian White. That's who gonna be in that motherfucker.
Listen, AJ already.
You know what?
Nah. That's we gonna get that one back. We gonna get that one back. That's gonna be like Frazier Ali. We getting the other.
He lost to him.
We getting the other 2, Frazier Ali style. We coming for the others.
Bro, Dillian White's gonna get slept, man. Don't you worry.
Knock the fuck out.
By who? By who? By who? By who? Man, Dillian was a novice. Dillian was out there being a novice, and he had AJ on Queer Street with a bad shoulder. Wait till he full healthy. Wait till he healthy. Wait till he healthy.
Take them drugs, bro.
Look, he was a huge old B-side. Eddie Hearn just brought him in there to lose. Now Eddie Hearn like, oh man, I gotta trade Joshua out. He see Joshua regressing. Dillian on the top. It's about to be a new man in Britain. New man.
Listen, are you really campaigning for Dillian White?
You damn right. That motherfucker the best heavyweight in the world, bro. He's out of all of them. Joshua looked like shit versus Parker for a reason. Because he don't got the skills Dillian White got. That's just that. Dillian White got more skills. He got more speed. He more athletic and agile. And it don't show when you look at him. But when you get in the ring, you see that aggression coming at you. And you're like, oh, shit, I don't want this no more. And that's what's good about him. Wilder going to get that. All of them going. But they only got a puncher's chance with him. They only got a puncher's chance. Wilder only got a puncher's chance.
But honestly, Joshua already beat him. So, I
yeah.
mean.
No, but he only got a puncher's chance.
Yo, in the chat, we got IQ Boxing Academy, yeah? I don't think Lewis, yeah, would have beat a prime Evander Holyfield, yeah? We have to remember Lewis took time to develop, yeah, and beat a past prime Tyson and Holyfield. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? You have to look at when they fought them and whatever, man. That's what I'm saying. I agree with that. That statement right there. Evander Holyfield has the highest boxing IQ. Lennox Lewis has this guy. I think this guy might be trolling out here. But yeah, end of the day, top 10 is subjective, man. IQ's got some good points. He got some good top 10s. But then you just like really and truly like the top 10, like it get personal though. You think Riddick Bowe could beat this guy, and then you got Larry Holmes in there, but Larry Holmes beat Mike Tyson, beat him. So you know what I mean? I don't know. Mike Tyson's style was built on dealing with guys who could box. That was his thing. You know what I mean? But when he obviously got into whatever he got to, you know what I'm saying? He started slowing down, and that's how that was. Same with Joe Frazier. You know what I mean? Styles. You talking Styles beat Styles, and but going back, yeah. Hey, so what? Are we gonna talk about this AJ thing? AJ and Eddie Hearn thing or what?
Dillian White. We want to talk. Hell yeah. You want to talk AJ Dillian White? Let's do it. Rematch.
Listen, Dillian White gonna get slapped.
Rematch, bro. Like I'm telling you, AJ won't get to the money if he get back in the ring with Dillian. He won't get to that Wilder money, that Fury money. Y'all gonna have to change up the tone. Y'all gonna have to mix in the white man. That's what it's gonna be. Dillian White, baby. It's just that, man. He's better. Y'all don't see it. He's better. He throw more punches. He's more athletic. He's more reactive. AJ getting stiff, trying to decide should he lose weight or gain weight. He regressing. He regressing. Tell me.
Fun fight.
So hold on. If AJ go knock out Povetkin clean, yeah, or dominate him and then knock him out, yeah, what are you gonna tell me then?
Dillian White would have done the same thing.
Come on, man.
He would have done the same thing.
So
I mean, styles make fights. Styles make fights. Dillian's style might not be the best style for Povetkin. It's always a one-off somewhere in the heavyweight. Hell, in any deep division, it's a one-off. That's the good thing about it. But head-to-head with a Tyson Fury, he'll punk his ass out. He'll make Tyson Fury have to fight and just punk him out, keep his head in his chest, you name it. He the Sean Porter of that shit up there. He the Sean Porter, and they don't like them Sean Porters up there.
All right, hey, I got one for you. Danny Garcia and Crawford had an argument on Twitter. What you guys thinking about that one? What you guys think about that fight?
Crawford will outbox his ass, man. I don't even.
Danny talking mad greasy about Crawford. So
had them fights. Tell Crawford he could have been had them fight. He talking, but he could have been.
I think they did. I think Crawford won that.
He could have been at 47. He tell him if he wanted to talk, he should have been at 47 a long time ago. And until the end, it ain't even worth him. You could have been at 47 3 years ago. You know, you wouldn't have me talking. Should be proved already.
Danny ain't gonna even beat fucking Sean Porter. So
Danny's overrated, man.
Danny about to get swung.
I should bring Nez into the chat, man. Let's deal with that. Like, what do you mean overrated? That's Nez's boy, right? Nez on the. Why are you overrated? Why you think Danny's overrated, man?
Me, I just think, bro, from what I've seen, yeah, like for you to be a good fighter, yeah, you're supposed to make, you know, some fights look easy, but it's like this guy forever is in the top hard fight. Like forever he's in a hard fight. All the time a fight's hard.
He's trying to knock guys out. He's trying to knocking guys out with his hooks, man. That's what he wants. Like he did to Khan. Like he did to Amir Khan. Put him in his neck, put him to sleep. So Danny's about he's trying to destroy cats. Furman takes that heat.
Listen, but like we were saying, me, Low Place and Nat yesterday, bro. We were saying, bro, if fucking Amir Khan had a chin, yeah, he would have beat Danny Garcia easy, though. He would have beat him easy. He would have beat him easy. He was dominating for the first 4 rounds, bro. He was beating him easy.
Yeah, man, but you can't base it off a hypothetical, though. He still got
I'm saying, but I'm saying, look at all Danny Garcia's fights, yeah? He was in a slugfest with Lamont Peterson. He was in a slugfest with Lucas Matisse. This guy's forever, like, fights. He always makes fights look harder than what they're supposed to be. That's what I'm saying.
Can I
say something?
Job done.
Yeah, you can.
Can I say something?
At the end of the day, he still got the job done.
IQ gone, man. Where's Dante gone? IQ and Dante, they gone, man. Khan's still here, though. I'm holding it down. Go ahead. Say something, Dad.
Yeah. Let me just say something. What's going on, Dwayne? What's going on, fellas? Not much, man. Not much. I have to take a little exception to that Lucas Matisse fight. And he won that fight a little bit defensively. It was a competitive fight, but he was a clear winner in that fight. No question about it. Now, as far as the Lamont Peterson, yeah, that was a bit of a questionable fight. Some would argue that Lamont Peterson started off the fight too late. But then again, Danny should have held off Lamont Peterson. He should never allowed him to get those shots in. So, which were telling shots. So I get what you're saying. As far as him being overrated, maybe, but it doesn't take away the fact that he's got some good wins on his resume. You know,
Dan, over there. You in the shower, Dan? You sound like
What's up? No. I'm in the background, bro. I'm in a place somewhere inside of
Yeah, man. He's like splash. You know, boy. Go ahead, Danny. Go ahead.
Oh no. What about now? Anyways, like I said, I just think that I don't think he's overrated. I just think that maybe people are giving him a little bit too much
credit, man.
Yeah, exactly. That's about it, man. That's all. But I wanted to jump on real quickly about this greatest heavyweight debate. I know you guys did that a long time ago, but who said that Vitaly Klitschko was better than Mike Tyson?
That was the IQ, man.
No, he didn't say it was better. He said something like he had a better resume.
So that means
That's what I'm saying. That's your boy, Dan. That's your boy.
I like IQ, but yeah, that right there. No. You tell me. What win does Vitaly have that Larry Holmes and Michael Spinks and Razor Ruddock?
I tried to tell I even forgot about that one. The Prime Raider brother. I even forgot about that one. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah.
Go ahead, talking it.
No. Vitaly is a good fighter, no question about it. He was a great fighter, but he doesn't have any Hall of Fame wins on his resume. Tyson has.
Yes.
Tyson was the undisputed champion. I mean, you can't. That's just. I mean, I'm just a little surprised about that. That's the first time I've ever heard of that.
He says he's not in the top 10, and he says
Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
I mean, many people. Well, let me just say this: many people universally got Mike Tyson in the top 10 rankings as an all-time heavyweights. I mean, people forget to rank Ezra Charles and Evander Holyfield. I mean, let's throw those guys in there.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, Joe Lewis and Sam Langford. People don't even rank that guy because they don't know too much about his record or his career. You have. Let me see. Leo Hawk one time fought at heavyweight, had some good wins there, but you don't want.
So wait. But what I want to know is, how do you rank the heavyweights? Do you rank them based on their whole career or what they were at their prime?
I rate them on their whole careers. Greatness, man. Forget about the skills, man. We can rate skills one way or the other. Not every fighter's going to have great skills.
Yeah,
it's
but
about
I'm saying for what I hear, the way you guys are ranking it is what they were at their prime. Because if you look at Mike Tyson's whole career, his first half of his career was great, but then the second half was trash.
I understand that. You're going to take some losses, whatnot, but you have to look at Tyson. Look who he fought throughout his career, man. Yes, he had some psychological issues, but look at the caliber opponents. Buster Douglas, I understand that's one thing.
Buster Douglas was a good fighter, though, actually.
He was a good fighter. Yeah, he was a good fighter at the time.
The tougher fight. He gave up on the tougher fight.
Yeah, he did. But look at Mike Tyson's. I mean, some of his losses he had were Hall of Fame losses. Twice to Holyfield, one to Lennox Lewis. Okay, Danny Williams and Kevin McBride. I get that. Those are high-level journeymen right now. I get all that. But at that point, Tyson at his career was a journeyman. So it's kind of levels things out a little bit. He was really at the end of it. He didn't have much left. He was just there to collect a check. But the fact remains is, if you look at all the other things that he's done in his prime years, in his mid years.
But that's exactly my point. I said I will put Mike Tyson in my top 10 if you're basing him what he was on his prime. But if you're talking throughout his whole career, like to the day he stopped boxing, I can't put him there. That's my opinion, isn't it?
Right. I mean, be honest with you. Vitaly was a great fighter, no question about it. But I don't think he goes in the top 10. Maybe top.
I didn't.
So Vitaly's not in Vitaly's in no one's top 10. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, he got Vitaly in the IQ got Vitaly in the top 10, bro. And
I don't know about that one. Yeah, I like IQ, but I had to disagree right here with him on that.
Like Chris Bird, I disagree. I like Chris Bird. Yeah, he schooled David Tua and he beat Vitaly Klitschko. Bro, come on. You over Mike Tyson.
Yeah, Vitaly needed to get that win over Lennox to even go to the top 10 shit. He needed that.
Well, okay, what's Vitaly's best win? What's Vitaly's best win on his record? Sam Peters, Shannon Briggs, Corey Sanders. Those are his best wins.
Shannon Briggs.
Yeah, those are his three best. Because those are his top wins. I mean, he had lost to Lennox Lewis and Chris Bird. I mean, no shame to losing to Lennox Lewis, but it is what it is. But the fact is that
he needed that. He needed that victory.
He did.
He's not over Tyson.
No. But as far as top heavyweights, man, like I said, I'd probably put Ezra Charles above, except for Lennox Lewis or maybe so not Lennox Lewis. I'm sorry, Joe Lewis. I would probably have Ezra Charles, Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, Larry Holmes, Muhammad Ali, obviously. Those guys are in my top 5. The other bottom 5, yeah, that's a little bit of a shuffle right there. Maybe Langford could go in the top 5, but it's a top 10. In my book, as far as who's the greatest. I mean, you can either Langford or Ali or even Ezra Charles. Those are the top 3.
Yeah, tomorrow the press conference. Yeah, there's a press conference in Ireland tomorrow with Tyson Fury. Wilder ain't coming to England until Thursday, but Tyson's got the press conference with Pinetta. I think Kevin Johnson's gonna be there. You know what I mean? I don't know, guys. I think the fight's inside you, right? The fight's inside you. I honestly think, Frank Warren and Fury tries to bring Wilder over to help promote their fight with Pinetta. I don't see. Well, I can't. Why is the fight not been announced yet? Like, why are they not announcing the fight?
Dillian White gonna be there?
Well, think about it. AJ. This is how Vladimir and AJ. This is how they promoted their fight. They didn't announce it until after AJ beat Molina. It was almost the same strategy.
I think we knew before. I think we knew it was done, though. I think we knew.
No. It wasn't quite sealed yet. It was close to it. All we know is that okay, they're close to getting a done deal, and then Vladimir Klitschko just came into the ring and announced that we're done deal. It's a done deal.
I'll tell you what, yeah. Tell you what, Dan. Guess who gonna be there? I'm looking to be there. I'm looking to go to Ireland to wait for my passport to come back from the football. Other than that, I'm looking to be there. I'm gonna hook up with Les on Thursday, and then we're gonna fly to Ireland. And I'm looking at if anything's popping, I'm gonna be there, man. Like me and Les gonna be in the ring. We're gonna be in EJ box like
Dillian ain't gonna be there, bro. Dillian ain't going.
Nah, Dillian ain't going to Ireland, bro. Dillian ain't trying to fuck with Ireland, bro. You know what I mean, Dillian, I think Dillian, they're trying to get Dillian. I don't know what Dillian's doing because I was talking to like Don Charles and that, and they're like, they wanted to fight Baby Miller. Baby Miller's fighting someone else. So I don't know. I think they're trying to make Dillian White fight Derek Jura, but I don't know if Dillian wants it. I think they're trying to make that fight.
Yeah, they're trying to make Dillian White versus Derek in December. I want Dillian White versus Big Baby. I think that build up would be the best build up in boxing, bro.
Yeah.
That build up would be the shit.
Well, I'm surprised where Dante and Kate and Khan, they're the ones who started this whole thing. You know, Dan, this started on Facebook, bro. Kyle, Wayne, this started from Facebook, bro. These guys were going in each other from Facebook, and like it's gone over into the hangout, and like it's a beautiful thing. We're talking boxing, everyone's just getting their points out. The chat's popping. Have you guys really addressed the chat? Because I know the chat's been popping off.
Well, I haven't even looked at the chat.
I got it.
Lie to you.
I got it. I can look at the chat. Give me 1 second.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go off right here. IQ Boxing Academy says I don't think Lewis would have beat a prime Vander Holyfield. We have to remember Lewis took time to develop and beat past Brian Tyson to Holyfield. Yeah, well, let me address that real quick. As far as Holyfield's concerned, yeah, Holyfield, people thought shot after the Riddick Bowe. Okay, let's not forget that. Yes, he did regain his form against Tyson and then against Michael Moore, Von Bean, whatever, right? But even Holyfield probably wasn't at his best, but he still kind of regained his form, kind of like Mikhail Cotto in a certain way. So I give Oleksandr credit for that. Yes, I would give him a little bit of credit for beating Mike Tyson. Now the question is, would he have beaten those guys in their prime? I mean, that's up for the debate. If you ask me, he wouldn't beat Mike Tyson in the 80s. I'm just to be real. I probably have to agree and disagree right there with IQ Boxing Academy on that one. Holyfield had the highest boxing Q. Bill Blanks. Lennox Lewis had the highest IQ. Okay, all righty. Which one? Bill Blanks says Wilder wants no part of Dillian White. All right, that's up for debate. Mike definitely is in the top 10. Mike is at a peak. He took Bowe's head off. He would have taken Bowe's head off. I mean, Riddick Bowe, yeah, we all know he was very selective who he wanted to fight for most part of his career. Vitaly knocked out a guy Tyson had no contest with. Are you talking about, what's his name? Orlin Norris? Is that what he was talking about? Okay. Ali was the best performer. I agree with Bill. Same on Bill. I like entertaining fighters. I don't care about their records.
Is that the whole chat? I feel there was fucking loads of comments, man. But it's all right, Dan. You got most of them anyway. You got most of them.
Yeah.
I think everyone's burned out, man. I think everyone's burned out. Like, people were starting to drop out. Look at that. People dropping out. The Wayne dropped out.
Yeah. The low plays just dropped out right now.
Yeah, Dan. What do you mean, Dan? What is it, Dan? You brought it over. You brought the plague over, Dan. You ran everyone off.
What plague? What plague? What plague? I just got in the last one.
You brought the hardcore boxing knowledge over, and people IQ. Oh, Dan's coming over. Shit, I need to run, man.
No. I like IQ. He's my boy, man.
As soon as you coming in, he's like, shit, Dan's here. I'm gonna go, man. I'm gonna do.
Nah. I don't think that's what it is, man.
I don't think so. But you know what? Yeah, it's been a good chat. Like, guys have been popping, getting their points off. Man, I was busy and shit. Like, so like, I didn't even listen. I'm really looking forward to listening to this back again. But hey,
yeah, me too, man. I want to before he dropped off, I wanted to ask him about him having Jack Dempsey up there as one of the greatest heavyweights.
Man, talk about it. He go listen to this. He's listening to this. Go ahead.
No disrespect to Jack Dempsey. Does he have great wins on his record? Absolutely. You know what I mean? Yes, we all know that. But the fact is, he didn't want no part.
Who he beat? That? Who did he beat?
Okay, look, he didn't want no part of Harry Greb. Okay, I got to hold him against that on that one. He has.
I remember middleweight. I don't think they should have fought. I don't think they were going to fight.
Well, the rumor mill is that he ducked Harry Greb. He should have fought Harry Wills. Of course, the check bounced. The promoter gave Harry Wills a check that wasn't even legit. So that's why that fight got called off. And Dempsey never rescheduled that fight to ever happen. So I hope him for that. And he never defended his title in 3 years. I mean, look, who did he get the title back from? Jess Willard the same guy that got lucky got a fluke over Jack Johnson? I mean, come on. Other than that, Jack Dempsey. I mean, look, yes, he and I think George Carpentier had the first ever $1 million gig, right? I get that. Great, that's cool. But as far as him, as far as one of the top 10 greatest heavyweights, nah, I don't have him on there. I mean, like I said, he's got good wins. Battle Levinsky, he's got fireman Jim Flynn, Carpentier, like I said. So Tommy Gibbons, they're good wins. Good wins. But other than that, like I said, I don't know, man. He should have fought Harry Wills. If he had fought and beat Harry Wills, and he had fought Harry Greb, and maybe he had fought guys like Sam Langford, who he ducked, by the way, and Jack Dempsey probably admitted himself that Sam Langford was one of the little guys that he feared. So before he passed away in his memoir. So other than that, yeah, man, nah, Jack Dempsey, no.
Yeah, I know, man. Hey, IQ went left on that one though, but you know what I mean, he usually on point most of the time, but that one, he went left with that one, bro. Sam Langford actually asked Jack Dempsey to fight him, and they were looking for a opponent, and they said, nah, we're looking for a opponent, but we don't even though it was open, they said we still want that one. That's how dangerous he was. I mean, he could, like, Sam Langford, people don't know who he is. Yo, check out Sam Langford, man, the greatest heavyweight no one knows. The book on it as well. You know what I mean? Exactly what then. The sparring with Harry Greb, they actually sparred. And Harry Greb brutalized Jack Dempsey in sparring.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Harry Greb was the middleweight champion. But to be fair, like, what's his name again? Stanley Ketchel, he from the middleweight, he challenged Jack Johnson. But at the time, Harry Greb was in the battle Tiger Flowers for his belt. So he really fought. It was in such a battle with him, and that was brutal. And Tiger Flowers took his belt, and then in the rematch, Tiger Flowers beat him, and then he retired. So that Dempsey fight never materialized because he was in that double that rematch with Tiger Flowers. But like you said, like in them days there was nothing for the middleweight champion to face against the heavyweight champion. So
yeah, I mean, back then you really had like a total how many weight classes back then? 7 to 8 weight classes back then. So it wasn't that.
Less than 8. I think it was 7. Yeah, 7. Because you see how Sam Langford, he started at lightweight.
Right. Yeah. He started at lightweight. Yeah.
Lightweight, and he beat all the big guys. He got Joe Gans on his resume. He's got Jack O'Brien, Philadelphia Jack O'Brien. You know what I'm saying? He's for everyone. He got Tiger Flowers on his resume. Sam Langford. Yeah. So, yeah, but hey, everyone's entitled to their opinion. It's all good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's all good. But you know, when you come in here, you need to know your boxing. Otherwise, you get exposed. And you know, Vitaly Klitschko, you love Vitaly Klitschko, but you ain't getting no love like that, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like Tyson, like you ain't beating no Michael Spinks, bro. Like Michael Spinks was carving up that Kawi. He got Matthew Sal Muhammad. He got all them guys. He got
Marvin Johnson. He's got Marvin Johnson. He's got Yaki Lopez.
He's got
Larry
Yaki
Holmes.
He's got
Larry Holmes.
Come on, man. He got Eddie Mustafa Muhammad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Eddie Gregory. I was talking to him just the other day. You know what I'm saying? He got people like him on his resume, and then he came up to heavyweight and he beat Larry Holmes twice. Even though he beat Larry Holmes when Larry Holmes was undefeated. He was the first man to beat Larry Holmes. He beat him the second time. And Mike Tyson beat him when he was undefeated and retired. Right? And like I said, no other person stopped Larry Holmes. If you look at his resume, Mike Tyson's the only one to stop Larry Holmes. You know what I mean? And Larry Holmes went on to get the OBO belt against Ray Mercer. So you ain't, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It ain't happening. I know Vitaly Klitschko, but Vitaly, he was bigger than that. But Vitaly was getting that work from Corey Sanders, though, bro. Come on now.
He was. He battled back and beat Corey Sanders. Like I said, I mean, look, like I said, Vitaly's got good wins, but he doesn't have any Hall of Fame wins. I'm sorry, he doesn't have it. It's no hate. It's all fact. I mean, look,
he got top 10. He got an IQ got in the top 10 over Mike Tyson. So that's IQ. Whoa. I think IQ, when it comes to IQ, bro, I think IQ, I don't know, man. No IQ, bro. The true IQ, IQ Boxing Academy in the chat. Shout out to IQ Boxing Academy, bro. That's my gym. Yeah. That's my gym at. That's why I train at. That's what I mean.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough.
Hey, but It's all good though. Hey, Dad, when Dad came over, it was like, shit, Dad's up for this trade. Like,
Nah.
You know, Dad, you the fact checker. You come to facts and check people out, man. Where Low Play at? Low Play still up in the chat, or he bounced as well?
Oh, he bounced, man. Yeah, he
Yeah,
gone.
you see, I told you, yeah. They don't want that. Hey, Dad, they don't want that work. They don't want that work. It really is. It's just thing, Dad. They just like, oh shit, Dad's up for me. I need to check my shit. Oh man.
Nah, I just want. What's up?
No,
I wanted to get into the debate, man. It was a good debate. I wanted to get in. It's like, it wouldn't let me in for some reason. Like I said, I think
it was overlooked. I think everyone was in. We had like all the dudes, but the thing is that all the dudes gonna be back again Saturday. And actually, you know what? Fuck it, I ain't gonna be here on Saturdays, but I'm gonna try and do a hangout. I finished on Friday. I mean, let me go back because I've got the resume actually.
Well, I'm gonna do a hangout later today though. Only a few hours.
I'm gonna do a couple hours. Okay, if everyone can hang on, talk about dance straight. All right. So we got some fights on Saturday. Brian Jennings is fighting Alexander Demetrio, and you got Jesse Hart's on that card. Shakir Stevenson, Jason Sosa, them guys here, and then Carl Frampton, and you got obviously Tyson Fury, Panetta. I mean, that card is whack though. Like, who's Luke Jackson? Like, do you know?
I don't know who that guy is. I don't know who that guy is.
No one knows who Luke Jackson is. The card is Luke Jackson. I mean, everyone's just only because they care about his Wilder. To be fair, right? Who that? PMC.
PMC.
Yeah, Mr. Hardcore Debate. Dan jumped out. You missed the hardcore debate. We was getting in out here, bro. It was fierce. It was fierce out here, PMC.
Yeah, I was trying to get in on it, try to listen to it, man, but it's over with, huh?
Yeah, well, it looks like Dan you came in, Dan jumped out. It's like guys are just everyone's just playing out here. Everyone's just playing out. I'm just holding it down right now because I was busy upstairs. I'm probably gonna listen to Hang Out again because people were just going in. They were going in, they were just holding it down. It was a good thing. You know where it started? It was actually started from Facebook, right? Dante and Kanye, who were arguing because I put a post up with Wilder and Fury, right? And them two was literally arguing. Like, let me play the people the clips, and you see what I'm talking about. And when I say this is ferocious, they got no hold bars, bro. You guys just went, yeah, like huh?
You talking about in the group chat?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook, right? So I'm on my Facebook. Yeah, I come home. You know what I mean? I'm just there, whatever. And I'm wondering what's going on. There's Shah Khan, Shaz Khan, right? And like Dante, yeah, they just start going in each other now. So I'm gonna play back, yeah, some of the stuff that these guys actually said to each other. Like you listen to this stuff here, right here, right here. Play it right now.
Right.
Don't play, man. What happened to you? You gone?
No, I'm listening.
Hold on, 1 second. It should have played right there. I don't know what happened there. I might have to refresh the page actually. 1 second. Let me refresh the page.
All right. How long is it?
Nah, man. This is a couple of seconds, bro. These guys just went in on each other, man. They went in on each other. They were calling each other names, but they came on the hangout and then it was all cool. When they got to talk to each other, like civilized, they were actually talking like fighting words, like they won't fight each other and shit. It was just getting personal. So when I came home, I said, "Why you guys?" Like, I said, "Listen, you guys don't have to argue like that. You can come on my hangout, let's debate out." And then they more or less did. They were actually cool with it because it was getting heated in the chat. But you know how it is, like when you're talking by yourself, but when you have to face someone, it's kind of like you kind of chill out. Yeah. All right, here we go. You gonna play? For some reason, it's not playing, man.
Yeah, don't worry about it, man. I'm gonna head up out of here, man, because I'm at the gym right now.
Yeah?
Wilder's nuts when I just told you Tyson Fury's history. I know Tyson Fury probably more than you know Tyson Fury. So what the fuck you sitting here talking about? Oh, you're a Wilder dick rider and shit like that. I ain't on no one's dick. I'm being realistic. Like I said, I'm being realistic, bro. I'm a realistic fan. I'm not a dick rider like you. I'm not a Fury fanboy and shit.
Told you.
And when you Fury, it makes you think, oh, this man's a fucking beast. This man's
talking to.
That's
Dante.
Like, what makes you think
Rodriguez.
That? Like, what in your fucking mind makes you think that?
No,
like,
Khan's coming back.
Like, that doesn't make any sense. You sound like the fucking fanboy, bro, because you're not being realistic here.
This is how they were going on Facebook. Trying to tell you it was hard.
Like, who the fuck even mentioned my beard? Like, you're the one that's looking at me and like
nitpicking shit out that I'm wearing. Like, bro, that's some faggot shit. That's some faggot shit right there. I didn't look at your shirt. I didn't look at your hair and your fucking little faggot ass beard and be like, oh yeah, your beard, your hair. Like, what the fuck? That shit sounds so fucking point exactly, bro. That man Wilder is a fucking beast. For another man to duck another man, that man has to be a fucking beast, bro. This grown ass man is ducking another grown ass man. And for you to say something about Americans, not all Americans are bad. I don't know why. I don't know if you hate Americans or what. I don't. But it seems like you might be mad at America for some reason. I don't know.
Yo, who is he talking to?
Fighters. I don't fucking know. But not all Americans are the way you think they are, bro. It's not like I came at you and said you're some fucking Indian. Blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter.
I must have missed that one. Here comes Khan now. He actually got a video with his finger up. Okay, he gonna start talking in a second. He gonna start talking. I'm telling you, they just went in PMC. When I mean they went in, they went in. They actually just went all of each other. Like this shit carried on, bro. Carried on.
Yo, AJ, I'm gonna have to cut out, man.
All right, man. Nice one. We catch up, bro.
All right.
All right, man. Peace. All right, let me see what's in the chat. Y'all still in the chat? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna play some more of the clips, man. The brother, man, they were going in, and this is what started this debate here, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what started this debate. So we go hear from Khan.
Yo, so this is a message for that faggot Dante. Bro, you know nothing about boxing. Who did Fury beat to become the undisputed champion? Yeah? Know that. Your boy Wilder was given a belt. Given. Yeah? He couldn't even challenge Vladimir Klitschko for it. Over 2 words, little man. Bum City.
Listen, these guys are jokes, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Clearly, you know nothing about boxing, right? So,
hold on, rewind that.
Clearly, you know nothing about boxing, right? So, you really think if someone takes...
Why freeze, though? Why are you freezing? Come on, man. That shouldn't freeze like that. Oh, man. It's frozen for some reason. For some reason, it froze. I was enjoying that as well. Let me see what you guys say in the chat. Wow, Vitali's defending by same bills. I think that's it, man.
Clearly, you know nothing about boxing, right? So you really think if someone takes 2 years off that they're going to literally go for a top 4 opponent? Come on, bro. My man's been suffering with mental health, all of that shit. He ain't going to go back and start fighting Fury and Wilder. You're going to see if you still got it. Come on, man.
See, that's Khan, man.
Oh, man, get the fuck out of here, man. You don't know what you're talking about. Stop licking Wilder's ass, man. Oh, we love Wilder. The only big name I've seen Wilder challenge.
Oh, listen, I'm telling you, this shit was just... When I came home when I listened to this stuff.
Yeah, and beat up is Louis Ortiz and Chad.
Khan's hilarious, man. The two of them is hilarious. These two are gold. I'm telling you, I thought, boy, I have to put them out.
Zelenoff, yeah? Charlie Z. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of it.
That's funny, actually. It's funny.
Oh, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. You don't know what you're talking about. Stop licking Wilder's ass, man. Oh, we love Wilder. The only big name I've seen Wilder challenge, yeah, and beat up is Louis Ortiz and Charlie Zelenoff. Yeah? Charlie Z. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of it. Right, so I'm the troll when you the one who's got emotional and started posting videos. Ah!
These guys, bro. These guys are hilarious. I'll just play out the last one. A couple more and then we're done, man.
Look at me with my glasses and my beard. Fuck off, mate. Do one. Team Fury out here. Get enough of these fucking bums don't know shit. Get the fuck out of it. If you want it, boy, anytime. Anytime.
Bro, Khan's on it. Oh, man.
My friend, you are gassed. Do you think the only way to win a boxing fight is just to knock someone out? mate, you need to check the fucking rule books, mate, because you can either win by decision, yeah, or knockout, yeah.
But it seems like you might be mad at Americans for some reason. I don't know. You might not like American fighters. I don't fucking know. But not all Americans are the way you think they are, bro. It's not like I came at you and said you're some fucking Indian, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter. Point exactly, bro. That man Wilder is a fucking beast. For another man to duck another man, that man has to be a fucking beast, bro. This grown-ass man is ducking another grown-ass man. And for you to say something about Americans, not all Americans are bad. I don't know why. I don't know if you hate Americans or what. All
right, that's it, man. Yo, I hope you guys enjoyed the hangout. And listen, we got some new players on the YTBC. Name is Shez Khan, and we have Dante Rodriguez. They probably gonna change their name to something else, but I don't know. I appreciate IQ Boxing coming over. We had a great debate with him. I appreciate who else came over. Let me see who came over. Dan the Man on Boxing Known. Who else we got here? Obviously, Dwayne came over. Kyle Burton, Low Place. PMC came shortly. IQ Boxing, obviously. And that's it, man. I appreciate all these guys coming over, man. It was a great debate. And you know, it was respectful. And these guys, I look forward to seeing these guys again and hammer out some good discussions, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you thumbs up the video. There's all 17 of you, man. Make sure you thumbs up my video. Subscribe if you're not. You know what I mean? Subscribe to them other guys, Dan the Man, Low Place, and IQ Boxing. Big up to you guys in the chat. All of you guys in the chat, man, for contributing. IQ Boxing Academy. All you guys out here, man. Grievous. All you guys out here, man. Enough for you. Who else is in there? McGregor Boxing. I think McGregor Boxing up in that joint as well. DW Boxing is me. All you guys, man. Appreciate all you guys, man, just contributing for the show. I'm looking forward to listening to it back myself. So I'm EJ Boxing Live. I thank you guys for coming over. Hope the Fury debate, Wilder debate was good. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And forward to do it again. Let me see. You guys say anything in the chat? Let me see if you guys say anything in the chat because I'm about to. Oh, man. Kingdom of Boxing. I missed it. Oh, wait, you catch the replay? Catch it in archive. You know what I mean? So, oh, Kyle. Oh, peace, fam. Nice one, Kyle. No problem. Yeah, man. You guys, man, you always guys make a hangout. Hey, Dante was saying he liked talking basketball. And obviously, we can talk about like LeBron leaving and whatever. Because we always love to have that LeBron discussion. And we need to talk about his school. You know what I'm saying? We can have a discussion about that, man. We need to discuss something. What exactly, Kyle? You know what I mean? I'll bring Dante over for that. You know what I mean? We talk some basketball, like the preseason and all that. Boxing, we're going to cover that. MMA, we're going to cover that. Sports, we're going to put all of that. So we're going to get into all of that. Who that? Angel Garcia, Kenny Porter. Okay. I think they might. Okay, who that? Oh, Umar. I guess they're having some discussion right now. Anyway, I'm EJ Boxing Live. Thanks to the guys in the chat. Thanks to the guys at the panel. And we will catch you later on another hangout very soon. Peace.